Hello, people of Earth. It's your pal, the Orbital Outcast, Rad Gnarly, coming your way with another low-key broadcast. Today, we are embarking on the 4th generation of the Gnarly Wrestling Aisle. That's right, the GWA is back, the only professional wrestling organization with 3 silent letters for its acronym. We are back in the 4th generation, the 4th iteration. We're going to be playing WWE 2K22 Universe Mode. And let me get myself down to our game screen. So I can celebrate, amongst other things, our brand new logo. There's a lot of customization you can do within the universe mode and within the WWE game itself in terms of customizing some content. So we've done a lot of that, including, but not limited to, our championship belts. Let's talk about those, if we may. Well, actually, before we do that, let me get into the format of how this is going to work as we do GWA G4. I got into a pretty decent rhythm in... let me get back on full screen. I got into a pretty decent rhythm doing the GM mode in WWE 2K22 here, doing 2 weeks of television, and then if there was a pay-per-view, it would be 2 weeks of TV plus the pay-per-view. We're going to keep that rolling with our universe mode plans. This is going to be more or less, well, it's going to be a fully booked year of television and pay-per-view in the GWA. I have already, as much as I can, have pre-written out the matches for the first 8 weeks of TV and pay-per-view, as we're going to be crowning a whole bunch of champions there. There we go. That's a good transition to get back to this. Back to this phase. So I'm going to go ahead and fade out the logo and talk briefly about the 5 championship belts that will eventually be up for grabs in the GWA. Not all of which are... we're not going to crown champions for all of these belts out of the gate. The first 8 weeks of TV and pay-per-view are going to be establishing 3 of the belts, and then the other 2... Well, actually, all 5 of them will be crowned by the time the pay-per-view rolls around. That's mostly what it's for, is crowning most of our champions. Okay, hang on. So we're going to have, in the tag team division, we're going to have a women's tag team champions, of course, and a men's. There's the men's belt. And then in terms of singles activity, in the women's division, we are, of course, having a women's world championship. There you have a nice look at that custom-made title. And in the men's division, we have our sort of undercard title is going to be the GWA Multimedia Championship. Special stipulation about that one. Because it's a multimedia belt, in my head canon, that means it can only be defended minimum of 3 participants in the match, because it is a multimedia belt, so it's a multi-person title situation, or a championship situation, I suppose. And then, of course, our major belt here, the biggest title in the GWA going to be up for grabs this coming calendar year, is the GWA Multiversal Championship. That's right, we have 2 multi-belts, and you'll understand why very briefly. Now, over the first few episodes of our television show, we're going to be establishing the Women's Championship, the Tag Team Championship, and we will start the process to eventually crown a Multiversal Championship. Let's go really quick what we're going to do with the Tag Team titles. We are going to have ourselves a Tag Team title tournament on our television show. That's an 8-team single elimination tournament. Regular tag team matches in the first round. The semifinals will be Tornado Tag Extreme Rules. And then the winners of those semifinals meeting in our first ever pay-per-view in a ladder match to crown the first GWA Tag Team Champions. Now, I'm going to give you a brief look at the names of the teams that you're going to see. Might not give too much away about who's actually comprising these teams, but let's take a brief look at who's going to be involved in the title tournament. In the first round, you're going to see the team of Reality Check versus the Soldiers of Fortune. PBS versus the Ladies Men. Those 2 matches are going to be each featured 1 a week on the first 2 weeks of our television show, so you're going to see those this afternoon. And then next week, when we bring you weeks 3 and 4 of the TV, you're going to see the bottom half of the first round. That's the Kings of Bel Air versus Team Supreme, and the High Rollers versus the BAMFs, the BAMFs. Okay, so that's what we're going to do with our tag titles. We're also going to be establishing our Women's Championship. This one is pretty fun because this one is getting crowned on TV. Let's go ahead and show you what we're up to here. We're going to have 3 10-woman rumbles on the first 3 weeks of television. Then we're going to take a week off so the competitors can have so the competitors in our finals match can have a week to collect themselves. And then the winners of those 3 Rumbles on our 5th week of television, our 1 month anniversary on TV, I should say, we're going to celebrate in a big bad way by main eventing with a 3-way elimination match to crown the inaugural women's champion. So the 3 10-woman Rumbles are going to feature all 30 members of our female roster. So be on the lookout for that. There should be one starting momentarily, as I've already pre-booked week 1. And then let's get to the big one here. The multiversal title is going to be contended for in something called the Gold Rush, which is our version of a round-robin tournament. So it's an 8-man round-robin tournament. The top 2 points getters meeting in the final. Again, at our inaugural pay-per-view, we will be crowning our inaugural multiversal champion in a last man standing match. So the 2 points getters that survive the grueling round-robin competition will have to put it all on the line and be the literal last man standing to claim the first ever multiversal championship. And who you might ask is involved in this Gold Rush tournament? Who are the 8 combatants? Well, I gotta tell you, as this is a multiversal federation, the 4th dimension has been thoroughly, or the 4th wall, the 4th dimension, the forbidden door, it's all been kicked down. So let's take a look. Here's a scorecard for y'all. Whoop. There is our Gold Rush tournament. That's right. Featuring, and let me just read top to bottom here. You're going to see competing in an 8-person round-robin tournament the likes of Superman, Nicolas Cage, Michael Jordan, Cobra Commander, Spawn, Thanos, Chuck Norris, and rounding out the field, a Predator. Not the Predator, because there was a whole race of them, but one of them's here, so a Predator. Let's get out of that. Okay, let's also fade out of this. I am just about ready to give you the first show here. Let me do one other thing really quick. I have, there we go. Let me export this. Actually, I might have already done it. I'm just going to see if I can pop a blank scorecard, there we go, into the Discord. So people can follow along at home. They go to the GWA. There we go. One moment, please, whilst I upload this file to the old Discord. Oh my. I really need to organize my computer. It's getting pretty gross. This one. That's the one. Alright. So for those of you that are in the Discord, that's now posted in the GWA channel. So we can all enjoy that. Let me get this background out of the way. Whoom. Look at that. It's already dimmed out because I've been idle for so long. Let me get in studio mode. Get ready to project tape myself. Oh, I have so many windows right now. Okay, hang on. Don't need this anymore. Don't need this anymore. Need this. Everything else is necessary. All right. Come alive as we begin our first ever episode of, well, I guess I can reveal the title of the show, of GWA Trebuchet. Coming your way. Let me get out of the way as I do play-by-play here. And let's get on down to the ring. Let's start the show. We don't have any dedicated music because it's all like copywritten and whatnot. So we're just got some pretzel rocks in the background as we begin the show. Welcome to the first ever edition of GWA Trebuchet coming your way. Load, load, load. Load, 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 everybody. I did turn on the entrances for everyone, at least for this inaugural show. For the first appearances of everyone on their way to the ring, and for title matches. Mostly because I'm using an entire roster. Let me get back on camera. Wah! Just in time for the fireworks. Woo! Some unintentional Old Spice sponsorship and Snickers as well. There you go. Starting to see some of the custom graphics. We're super excited to be here! Wherever we happen to be! In Aberdeen, Scotland! Wow, okay. For the debut of GWA Trebuchet! I'm pretty sure I set it up so the GWA travels everywhere but America. Just cuz. something to do. There we go. Oop, let me get out of the way. And we're going to start with our opening contest, a Women's Royal Rumble title match qualifier. So this is a 10-woman Rumble, and away we go. Entrances are going to be on, so we're going to see... Oh, no looking, no looking. Oh, that's not fair. Way to spoil it. Let me get that background up. Oh, it didn't even work. Shucks. Because I'm in studio mode. Hang on. Studio mode. There we go. I'm trying not to spoil it. That's hilarious. Get the background down. What a predicament. Okay. Only for these Rumbles do I not want to spoil things. We're good after that. There we go. Off to the match. It's going to be a little tricksy as I get to figure this thing out here. So this person is now explaining the rules, except there's no sound to it, so I think I can skip this part. No, I cannot. I wish I could skip this part. Just show us who drew number 1. We're still going to get the announcer. Does he know his mic's not on? Oh, no.
The following contest
there we go. We finally got it sorted.
The Royal Rumble match.
Our apologies.
Now, the 2 superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start in the ring at the same time.
Welcome.
Other superstars will join in the order that they drew. This will continue until all 10 superstars have entered the ring. Okay. Eliminations occur when a superstar is thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor.
Gotta go with the rules.
The last superstar in the ring will
Nobody
be
knows how these
declared
work.
the Royal Rumble winner and go on to face the champion of their
Oh,
choice
go on.
at WrestleMania.
That is not correct. They are not facing anybody at WrestleMania. That's not how our Rumbles work. Now let's check out the participant who drew number 1. Dear Lord, it's Wonder Woman.
First, from the City of Angels, Wonderful Woodward.
Oh boy, we're gonna have to work on our ring announcer. Sorry about that, Wonder Woman. Wonderful Woodward. And who drew number 2? Truncated entrances, as you can see. Wonder Woman, unfortunately, isn't no longer available on the community store where I got it. So I could not go back and find the person who made them and then make that person's username their Twitter handle, which is what I've done for all the other creator wrestlers here. Wonder Woman starting us off at number 1. Let's see who drew number 2 in this 10-woman Rumble. Oh my gosh.
Introducing the individual who drew number 2, representing the Bad Guys from Cape Town, South Africa.
That's right.
Young Landon Van Diver.
Oh boy. We're going to have to get some glasses for our ring announcer, but that is Jolandi Visser. Famous of Deontvert. They were in that, let's see, that controversial Chappie movie. I guess it's only controversial whether or not you liked it or not. As they said, representing the Bad Guys. Stable here. You'll come to know more of the members as we reveal more participants here in the women's division. Starting us off, Jolandi Visser and Wonder Woman. We are underway. A 10-woman Rumble opening us up here on the very first episode of GWA Trebuchet here in Aberdeen, Scotland. Thrilled to have you with us for what's going to amount to 48 weeks of television, 6 pay-per-views, as we're holding one every other month here in the Gnarly Wrestling Aisle. Yolandi could possibly do for a little more sun in her diet, a little more vitamin D, and a little pale. She's certainly taking the fight to Wonder Woman here. Oh, goes for the diving double stomp. Wonder Woman able to avoid. You can see the height and strength advantage. Fairly obvious. Oof. She double axe handles Yolandi to the mat. Oh, here's our countdown. Let's see who drew number 3 in this 10-woman Rumble. Winner advances to the finals for a shot at the Women's Championship. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, coming in at number 3. Should be a decent power matchup with Wonder Woman here. Remember the Pale Girl Squad, too. Oh, hang on. Yolandi in trouble here. Wonder Woman hasn't even noticed that Elvira's in the match. Elvira coming to help out. Yolandi in lots of trouble. And up and over she goes.
A competitor has been eliminated.
Thank you very much, ring announcer. A competitor. Could be anybody. Wonder Woman going right to work on Elvira here. Hang on, woof. I would not advise springboard maneuvers in a Royal Rumble, but she did have her sole opponent on the canvas at the time. Nice. Kurt Hennig-esque neck snap there. And once again, Diana Prince to the top. Drops the big elbow. Oh, you might also notice no one on our roster this year consented to having those health trackers implanted, so we're no longer able to tell you the condition or the sort of signature status of any of our combatants. We're just going to have to watch the matches as they unfold. Elvira to the floor before the fourth entrant is in the ring, and Wonder Woman so far dominating this one. In comes Mystique. Eats an early enziguri from Wonder Woman. Again, dominating. Oh! What a maneuver there. Spins around with this double axe handle. Another stiff kick to the side of the jaw. Wonder Woman running away with it. And we're almost halfway through here. Good gravy. I think that was Ronda Rousey's Piper's Pit. Hang on. Up and over to the top. Wonder Woman unable to get to Mystique in time. She's able to climb back through those ropes. Finally getting some offense in. Big body slam coming up. To a chorus of boos. Not too many supporters of Mystique in the arena. Wonder Woman right back on the offense. Less than 10 seconds away from the halfway mark of this one. A brief 10-woman rumble to open up the action today on Trebuchet. And at number 5, in comes Gamora. One half of the Black Order tag team with her sister Nebula. Oh! Poison run into Mystique! As you can see, fighters from all walks of life, several different universes on our roster now, all invited to participate in the Gnarly Wrestling Aisle. We have power dampeners throughout the arena, so no special abilities beyond your own fighting prowess. Oh, we're on display here, and good lord, what a clinic Wonder Woman is putting on. Had some early trouble with Yolandi Visser, but since then, more or less dominating. But a double stomp with those heels can't feel too good, as Mystique is now getting ready to measure Gamora here. Down she goes into a submission. It's not going to end or win her the matchup, but this is definitely going to wear down her opponent. If perhaps your shoulder is dislocated, it's going to be real tough to throw somebody over the top ropes. 3, 2, 1, and in comes entrant number 6, Queen Elizabeth II. Remember, another prominent stable here in the women's division of the GWA. In comes Queenie at number 6. Has her sights set on another bit of royalty. Wonder Woman there, Princess of the Amazons, who, as we said, is so far showing up and showing out in this Rumble. A couple of eliminations to her credit. Been in there since number 1. Oh! What a stiff lariat from Queen Elizabeth II there. Like I said, representing another stable here, Girl Boss. We'll be seeing more members of that conglomerate as the weeks progress. You're going to see all 30 members of the women's division in the first 3 weeks of activity here, as we have 10 women's rumbles opening up the show, or at least on the show in the first 3 weeks of Trebuchet. Good gravy! Release Tiger suplex to Queen Elizabeth II from Mystique. A lot of sentences I never thought I'd be saying in this one, including entrant number 7, Ariana Grande, on her way to the ring. In the path of Wonder Woman, who's finally back to her feet. Looks like Ariana might be trying to team up with Wonder Woman. No! Suckered her in! I thought she had proposed some sort of alliance and immediately turned her back on Wonder Woman, who took some exception to that. Ariana's doing anything she can to find an advantage there. Rather diminutive competitor. I feel like the smallest in the ring at present is Ariana. Hang on. Beautiful butterfly suplex. That's not going to stop her. Still got the leverage to get Wonder Woman over. Good gravy, and she dumps Queen Elizabeth on her head. Some surprising technical prowess and devastating suplex ability shown by Ariana Grande in this Rumble so far. Hang on, and a release German to Queenie. Oh, and a big spear from Wonder Woman to cut Ariana Grande off, and we have another entrant coming in. In comes number 8, Max Mayfield. part of Hellfire FC, the Hellfire Fight Club. Her partner 11. Not eligible for this Rumble. We'll see here in the weeks to come. And over goes Mystique. Not the start that Max Mayfield wanted. Oh, nice duck there of the attempted attack from Wonder Woman into a big spine buster from Max. Now she's getting herself rolling here. Measuring Wonder Woman. What does she have in mind? Big bulldog from Mayfield. Meanwhile, the neutralizer to Mystique from Queen Elizabeth II. Takes me a half a second extra to call some of these moves because I'm laughing. We're trying not to, just because of the absurdity of it all. Ring's starting to fill up. 6 of the 8 competitors still in this one. Number 9 shortly to join them. Queen Elizabeth looking for some respite on the apron, as is Max Mayfield. Here comes 9, and it is Nicki Minaj in at number 9. We have a number of female pop stars on our roster. How they wrestle in these high heels is anyone's guess, but I tip my cap to them. Odd choice for Gamora as well, if I'm honest. Would have thought she would have gone combat boot, but oh, perhaps that's why. Give her a little extra torque there. Perhaps the double stomps are even more devastating if delivered in high heels. We have 7 competitors in the ring. 9 have entered the match total. We've got room for one more, and hopefully within 10 seconds here. Shortly this timer will show up. And we'll get our 10th and final competitor and 8th combatant in the ring. We can only hold 8 at a time. And starting to fill up here in the opening contest in the inaugural edition of GWA Trebuchet. Oh! A couple of counters there. Minaj getting out of the way of Queen Elizabeth. Nice DDT from Max Mayfield. Ariana Grande, hang on. Gamora in trouble. Nope. Gets away from the ropes into a wheelbarrow stunner. The Wonder Woman, and in comes the aforementioned Nebula, tag team partner of Gamora. And she immediately turns on her sister. Not surprising. Not surprising at all, both given the competitive nature of their relationship and what is at stake in this one. One of these 8 women is going to win this matchup and go on to the Elimination 3-way match for a shot at the GWA Women's Championship. Wonder Woman in trouble against the ropes. Max Mayfield has her way up there. Wonder Woman in trouble. Nicki Minaj has been eliminated. Meanwhile, on the other side, thanks to Mystique, Max Mayfield almost has Wonder Woman out of the match. Somehow she's able to hang on. Been in there since the start. And what a coup it would be for her to run the table. Oh, point of the elbow to the eye socket there of Wonder Woman by Nicki Minaj. And a second one. Pinpoint accuracy on those bony little elbows. Up and over goes Gamora. Eliminated by her sister. Now Queen Elizabeth dumping Nebula. The Black Order eliminated. Nebula the shortest in-ring time, some might say. In at number 10 and out already. Oh my goodness, Ariana Grande with the exploder. Wonder Woman dumped to the floor. We're down to your final 4. Queen Elizabeth II, Ariana Grande, Max Mayfield, and Mystique. He now's got Ariana set up, dumps her over the top, down to 3. Mayfield, Mystique, and Queen Elizabeth II. This could cost Queenie here. Took her off the prize for a second, and here comes Max. Nicely done on the Northern Lights. All impact. No bridge on a pin, as there is no pin in this matchup. Mystique trying to garner some support from the crowd, now letting them have it for not reacting as she wants. Only a matter of time for poor Max here. Up against the ropes. And over thanks to Mystique, and we are down to 2. Mystique and Queen Elizabeth II. One of these 2 women will go on to compete for the Women's Championship. Oh, the double stomp with the high heels by Mystique. Into the chest of Queen Elizabeth. Hooks both legs. Oh, counters the Tiger Driver. Queen's still in this one. They're close to the ropes here. Mystique trying to knot up those legs, going forward again. Double underhook into the backbreaker. Welcome to Genosha, MFer. What a combination of strikes there by Mystique. Slowly working Queen Elizabeth closer to the ropes. Going for another devastating maneuver here. Dear God, double underhook pile driver. Queen Elizabeth laid out flat in her bloomers. Now Mystique just bullying her towards the ropes. Now into the opposite corner. Mystique now's got her poised up there. Got her perched. Queen's got to be fighting this. And she's up and out. Mystique wins. We have one of 3 finalists for the Women's Championship. Are we going to get a replay? Oh, that's fun. Let's take a look at some of the earlier action. Oh, I love it. You can see some of the... Yeah, we got down to 2. Oh, no way Queenie got up after that. Double underhook pile driver. So close, ring announcer. Crowd not happy with this one, but your winner advancing for an opportunity at the Women's Championship. It's Mystique. I guess I can just go exit. I've never really done this before in the universe mode. If I do this, yeah, that works. Okay, let me get myself back on cam between matches. That was fun, eh? So we got ourselves a rumble. Ah, good. So we're beginning the Gold Rush tournament. So those of you with your scorecards at home, bust them out. For the first match we're showing you in the Gold Rush tournament this afternoon is Michael Jordan versus a Predator. Coming your way. Michael Jordan versus a Predator. Let's get on down to the ring for this one. First matchup in our Gold Rush tournament. I think we're going to see them, yeah, I was going to say, as it loads here. So I'm already ready. Load that out. The GWA logo is supposed to be in that circle. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Okay, I got some information too. Your winner was Mystique. Out of all that, so let me scroll down to where I have the title match. Penciled in Mystique there as one of our winners. Oh, and this also gives me a chance. I do like this, that I have to like accept it and stuff. This also gives me a chance to go over to my, there we go, my Gold Rush scorecard. And I gotta start, anyway, you'll see that in a sec. Alright, acceptate. Acceptation, accept it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York. Weighing in at 274 pounds.
274?
Jordan.
Alright, you got that name right. Mind you, it's just 2 first names. Whoa, what an entrance. What athleticism from Michael Jordan there. Going one-on-one with a Predator. First match of our Gold Rush tournament. These gentlemen have an opportunity to earn their way.
From your darkest fears.
Nice.
Weighing in at 261 pounds, Pratt Edward.
A. Pratt Edward. Close. Anyway, one of these 2 gentlemen will have a chance, as do the 6 other competitors in the Gold Rush tournament, a chance to earn their way to the last man standing finals at our first ever pay-per-view, be crowned our first ever multiversal champion. Let's get ready for this action. 20-minute time limit. 20 count outside the ring. Disqualifications on. 2 points for a victory, 1 point for a draw. No points for a loss. And Michael Jordan with the fancy footwork in the opening moments here. There you can see the timer in the top right of your screen. You're able to keep an eye on the progress of this one. Up top. Oh, misses the big leg drop. Strangely attempting the leg drop to a standing Predator. Predator looking to get themselves back into this one. What a fall-away slam to arguably the greatest basketball player of all time. Now competing exclusively for the GWA. Shout out Marco and Tarma. Whoa! A community creator that has provided a lot of these celebrity and sort of multiversal fighters that we will be encountering here in the GWA. Just a 1 count there for a Predator. Bats away the enziguri attempt. Haven't seen a lot of these competitors in singles competition, indeed in competition overall. Certainly in some aspects. Predator we've seen not in melee contests, but in ones involving ranged weaponry and more hunting style. And of course we've seen Michael Jordan up and down many a hard court. Hang on, after that elbow up the top. Predator thinks he's got him. 2 count, says senior official. I don't know who that is. They don't have a name. I'm just happy that they respected my choice of referee outfit. I think. I'm not quite sure. We'll see what happens next time there's a match. If it's a different ref. If they just randomly assign it. That's right, I could not make... You can't make referees in this game, so no Mr. Bigfoot as a referee, unfortunately. But I do have some good news for fans of Mr. Bigfoot. As a Predator with some impressive strength here. That was a deadlift into a gorilla press. To the 6'6", apparently 275 Michael Jordan, who has apparently been doing most of his training in Mexico. And so he's got some incredible agility on display here. I would have pegged him as more of an all-rounder, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. As he's now trying to position Predator just so after whipping off that Frankensteiner into the cover. Just 2. That's 2 near falls within the first 5 minutes of this contest. Remember, a hard out at 20 minutes. And Jordan now, I'm going to call it a Scorpion Deathlock. Trying to wear down Predator here. Got him in a submission position. Cranking back, but Predator able to fight his way free. A lot of fight in this Predator. Now, even though it's labeled as a Predator in the Gold Rush tournament, we do assure you it is going to be the same Predator. We just don't really know their names. They're not really forthcoming on that information. So it is a Predator. That's probably not even what they're called, but it's just what we would refer to them as. Here again, arguably the greatest basketball player of all time, Michael Jordan. Big boot to the face. You can see Predator's got some meat on them feet. Got them meaty feeties. Into the face of Jordan, scoops him up. Big power slam by a Predator. Again into the deadlift power slam. Oh, running variation that time. Doesn't think that's enough. Hang on. Knee in the back. Arms under the chin. Gonna try to force Jordan to tap. Nope, he sneaks out of that submission. Oh! Some rapid fire strikes there. And the code breaker. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my God! Asai moonsault by Jordan. Showing some air. Was Jordan there? Back into the Scorpion. Desperate for that submission victory is Michael Jordan here. Trying to outwork and outlast a Predator. In the very first match of the Gold Rush tournament, Predator able to fight his way out a second time. That's got to take its toll on all of its back and its legs, however. Round and round she goes. Tilt-a-whirl head scissor by MJ. Rolls him over, looking for a pin here. Hooks the leg deep. Referee right in position for the 1, the 2, and the 3. Michael Jordan wins. snaps off that tilt-a-whirl head scissor, and we got our first victor in the Gold Rush tournament. Let's take a look at some highlights while I update the scorecard. So that was Michael Jordan beats a Predator. Predator loses to Michael Jordan. Boop. Amazing. Still taking a look at these highlights. There he is, dragging him away from the ropes, hooking that leg deep, cinching it in for the 2. That wasn't it. That's the one that did it, the satellite head scissor. Finally into this cover. Sorry, we still have some rookie replay people and ring announcers here. There's the 3 count.
Here is your winner, Michael Jordan.
More than ample time, by the way, for me to adjust my scorecard. Let's see if I did this right. Michael Jordan with your victory. Let's get back out to the screen and let's see if I can just do this from here. Probably not. Let's back out of studio mode. Coming up, we have another Gold Rush tournament matchup, but before we do that, let's see if I can take a look at the running standings. Absolutely, there you see is after the results of the first matchup, Michael Jordan with the victory over a Predator, now sitting at 2 points. 2 points for Michael Jordan after the first matchup. That thrills me because I did that live. Okay, let's go ahead and get ourselves down to the ring for Cobra Commander versus Chuck Norris. Another matchup in our Gold Rush tournament. Another 20-minute single pinfall or submission. 2 points on the line. We're going to have 4 Gold Rush tournament matches a week until we get everything settled here. Okay, can I take these? And slide them down. Okay. Merge down. Merge down. Now those exist there forever. Yep. Okay. That's what I wanted. Oh, we are ready to roll. Boop. That took way less time than the last ones. Okay. Straight back to the ring for more Gold Rush tournament action. Let me get myself out of the way. I will pop up between matches, but... Ooh, not a warm reception for Cobra Commander.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from parts unknown.
Well, Cobra Law, I would imagine.
Pounds, Cole Brooks.
Cole Brooks, Cameron
Dirk.
Cole Brooks, Cameron Dirk. Oh, we're sorry, everybody. He can't quite read. All right, into the ring comes Cobra Commander, and let's introduce his opponent.
And his opponent, representing the Social Outcasts from Oklahoma, weighing in at 227 pounds, Chuck Noah Rust.
Close enough. Chuck Noah Rust. As I said, representing the Social Outcasts, that's what I had to call the Soul Bros, a conglomerate of action heroes that Chuck Norris is a part of. Long-standing rivalry with the Hollywood and Violence stable. You're going to see their leader in action later today in our main event, as it happens. This one, meanwhile, is underway. Cobra Commander Chuck Norris. 2 points on the line in the Gold Rush tournament. And Norris backs Cobra Commander into the corner. Trying to lay in a chop into that leather suit. Oh, cravat plex in response from Cobra Commander. Now, I haven't spent a lot of time, or indeed any time, editing the movesets of these folk. Some of them might have very similar capabilities. I'm going to do my best as the season progresses to at least customize the signature and finishing maneuvers of these combatants if that hasn't already happened, so they have a unique signature and finish. Hang on. Elbow off the top there for Cobra Commander. Apoplectic at a 1 count. I don't know what he was expecting in the first minute of the contest. I guess he was assuming that his rule would be absolute over one Chuck Norris. Oh, I should try to give... Oh, it's probably not in the game anymore. I wish the Matt Hardy... I was just thinking, if the Matt Hardy version 1 entry, or like entrance, was still in the game, even though it's 20, 25 years old. If it was still in the game, I'd give it to Chuck Norris, because then you could put, like, Chuck Norris facts instead of Matt facts. Fact of the matter at the moment is... Oh, I was going to say Cobra Commander. He's establishing himself as the more skilled combatant in this one, but Chuck Norris with a well-placed well-timed counter. Oh, into a running power bomb. I just now noticed that Chuck Norris is going to be wrestling the entirety of his career with spurs on. Don't know how those are legal, but we'll let it slide. You know, tiny pizza cutters for your feet so you could annoy the horse that you're riding on. Chuck now stomping away on Cobra Commander. Hops over him to ascend to the top turnbuckle. Chuck Norris looking to score big here. Oh! Misses on the elbow. Cobra Commander back to his feet. Plans within plans within plans, and now trying to snap that shoulder. Oh, into the armbar. Excellent technique here by Cobra Commander. You can see how he rose the ranks as quickly as he did. Why he's always giving Duke such a hard time. Now Cobra Commander's turn to ascend to the top turnbuckle. We have been in this corner for quite some time. Drops the guillotine leg drop off the top. Shades of Psychosis. Into the cover goes Cobra Commander. 2! Chuck Norris just escapes it 2. Chuck in a big bad way here. Cobra Commander with a bunch of momentum, looking to finish him off. Blam! Plants him face first. Blam added by myself for emphasis there. Why are there blank signs being held up for Cobra Commander? Are they being censored somehow? Into the Jeff Hardy style DDT. Hooks the leg, make sure he's between it and the ropes. 2 and... Chuck Norris out again. Incredible resilience. Crowd wanting these two to fight forever. Thoroughly enjoying the 3.5 minutes they fought so far. Hang on, another running powerbomb by Chuck Norris. That's been his most effective maneuver so far. Pulls Cobra Commander right back to his feet for a vicious elbow strike right to the mask. That's going to dent that titanium plating. Drops another big knee across the face. If he crunches that mask in on his face, it could be very difficult for him to breathe. Big body splash off the top from Norris. Fantastic succession of moves here. Let's see if he can capitalize into a pinning predicament. He's got his man measured, does Chuck Norris. Oh, what a kick to the jaw of the Cobra Commander. Hooks the leg, but he's too close to the ropes. Grabs the bottom rope with his hand. Another big knee, undaunted King Kong knee drop from Chuck. Stiff kick to the spine. Trying to set him up for something else big here. Got him a rocking and reeling. Off the ropes and into the corner. Chuck Norris stalks his prey. What's he setting him up for here? Got him down. Pulls him back to his feet by the mask. Into a one-arm sidewalk slam, it looks like. No backbreaker styles. Up. Picks him up for a second one. Parading him around the ring now is Chuck Norris, firmly in command of this one. Going up top. Oh, missing another big splash. Cobra Commander pulling him back to his feet. CC here looking to get back in command. Hooks both legs. Big butterfly suplex, almost a Death Rider there. Snaps the neck. Now working the legs. Trying to take away the kicking power of Chuck Norris. Wise strategy from Cobra Commander. Repeated strikes to that inner thigh. Once again back to his feet. Cobra Commander with the momentum now. His turn for a backbreaker of sorts. You will note that we did have Cobra Commander remove the gun from his leg holster before competing in this matchup. As I mentioned, we have power dampeners throughout the arena for those that are super powered normally. This is a pure fight league. We're trying to even the playing field as much as we can. Hang on. Big counter from Chuck Norris. He was about to get spiked again with another DDT. Manages to escape. Oh, a gutbuster that time. And the Implorous Cobra Commander getting right back to his feet. Chuck Norris looking for a knockout shot. Downs him again. Into the cover goes Chuck Norris. 1, 2, no! Cobra Commander kicks out. Chuck Norris can't believe it, neither can I. What action we've got today. This is only the first episode of GWA TREBUCHET. Chuck with a big chop. That's gonna do it. 1, 2, 3. Chop the air out of his lungs. Chuck Norris wins. Let's take a look at the replays while I futz with the results. I mean, I show the results basically. Haha. Back over here.
Here is your winner.
Here's your winner.
Noah Rust.
Chuck Noah Rust. Noah Rust was showed on that one as he emerges your victor. Chuck Norris. To some lively polka. Let's take a look at our Gold Rush standings after 2 matchups. That's right. After that victory, Chuck Norris joins Michael Jordan as the only 2 members with 2 points. I've set it all up in my photo editing software, so I can just like reveal what the result is. Like everything's stacked up, win, loss, draw in all of the little squares that are prevalent today, and then live I've got like text things opens for the total thing that I can just live update those as we go, and I just spit out a JPEG when I have new information. There we go. That's all this little peek behind the scenes of how we're putting together this live Gold Rush standings, but there we are. Chuck Norris and Michael Jordan. All right, now we are moving on to some first round activity in the tag team title competition. This is a first round matchup featuring the Reality Check team versus the Soldiers of Fortune. Reality Check being, of course, Steve Harvey, Dr. Phil, and Gordon Ramsay against the Soldiers of Fortune, John Rambo, and the T-800. Let's get on down to the ring for, as we said, a first round matchup in our tag team title tournament, as we have 3 tournaments going on at the moment. 3 championship scenarios currently playing themselves out here on GWA Trebuchet. Okay, let me get back to this. Let me get this off, and let's hit this. And while this loads, I can ready myself up to... Hang on, sorry. That's not going to change anything. There we go. Ugh, that was me playing with studio mode without being in studio mode. Alright, everything's fine. As this one loads. Gordon Ramsay going to be in a managerial role for the main tag team of Dr. Phil and Steve Harvey, the Reality Check, taking on John Rambo and T-800. Certainly all business in their pre-match photo here. The team of the Soldiers of Fortune. As we said, first round activity in the GWA Tag Team Title Tournament. Just a regular tag team match. Nothing too fancy. Okay, if I do this, and drop out of this, and then go... They are competing for the tag team title. There's the tag team title that they're going to be eventually competing for. Round 1 in the tag team title tournament. Coming your way. What an interesting soundscape is behind this entrance. It's kind of like cinematic music, but like sad opera at the same time. I don't know. Here they come. Couldn't be happier. Couldn't be more excited to be here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall on the way to the ring, accompanied by Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Randy. It's not bad.
454 pounds. The Trailblazers.
Yeah, we certainly couldn't match the stable names to anything that they said within the game, so they say Trailblazers. Please try to hear Reality Check. Look at these dorks. Okay. And their opponents. Oh god, look at those scary teeth. Good lord. He's terrifying. Oh geez, speaking of terrifying, look how jacked John Rambo is.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 507 pounds, the Stooges!
The Stooges. Soldiers of Fortune, T800, John Rambo heading down to the ring. See some activity in our tag team division. First round action in the tag title tournament about to commence. Gonna have 4 first round matchups, 1 a week. The first round and semifinal rounds of the tournament are going to be taking place on GWA Trebuchet, and then of course the finals. The latter match will be held at our inaugural pay-per-view. More information on that in the coming weeks. Again, we're going to be broadcasting 2 weeks of TV for you today. I have pre-booked everything as I need to write out the entirety of Universe Mode. I'm mostly pre-booking just the first 2 months and pay-per-view so that I can help crown the inaugural champions. I've turned on like auto-generate feuds, etc., etc. I didn't turn on make your own stables, break up stables type of thing, because I figure for the 1 year that we're doing this, we'll just have our teams stay as is and concentrate on getting people on TV and established and see if we can get feuds going, etc., etc. Hang on. There's a lung blower. I was in that Chuck Norris did in that other match that I called a code breaker. Never mind. If it's 1 knee, it's a code breaker. If it's 2 knees, it's a lung blower. In comes the T800. Don't ask him where he got those clothes. And there was Steve Harvey deadlifting him into a powerbomb, flips him over. Big knee strike to the face. Inhuman, well, clearly robotic power on the line by the T800. Power dampeners only do so much. Some of that's just good engineering. As he now deadlifts Steve Harvey up into a gorilla press. We saw this earlier from A Predator. Didn't help them win the matchup. Oh! Let's see how the T800 fares. Into a quick cover here. 1. Kudos to the referee for being the same referee this whole time so far. That's pretty cool. I did not know that it would keep that as my option. It certainly didn't keep everything together when I told it that I wanted a certain combatant to come out at a certain time during that Rumble. Definitely didn't do that properly. Big diving shoulder tackle off the top from the T800. Steve Harvey in a world of hurt here has been isolated by the Soldiers of Fortune. Meanwhile, outside the ring, Gordon Ramsay looking on in concern as I believe Rambo and Dr. Phil are going at it just off of camera towards the entrance ramp. Hang on, Steve Harvey. I don't know what that was, but it missed wide. I believe someone was just busted open outside the ring. Meanwhile, in the ring, another deadlift powerbomb. Rambo now caught casually back to the apron. No sign of Dr. Phil yet. Gordon Ramsay still looking on in earnest. Very concerned. Concerned smirk on the face of Gordon Ramsay. Meanwhile, in the ring, Steve Harvey trying to get back into this thing. Trying to get some offense on the T800 before he elects to tag out. Oh, Dr. Phil I can see now, busted wide open on the forehead. Thanks to Rambo on the outside. Beautiful counter into the Hurricane Rana. Out goes Harvey, in comes Dr. Phil. Referee nonplussed. None the worse for wear, doesn't even ask him why he's suddenly bleeding from the forehead. Seems to have fired Dr. Phil up here. As now it's Arnie's turn to be in some trouble. Nice dragon screw. Quick tag out to Rambo. Probably the last person Dr. Phil wants to see right now. Oh, big clothesline from Dr. Phil. Measure of revenge there on John Rambo. Looked like Phil was getting ready to tag out immediately. Rambo sends him up and over the top. I believe it's just a 10 count in your standard matches, as there are countouts and disqualifications in Universe Mode. John Rambo Very much focused on the illegal combatant in the fight here. Whoever's on the apron, he's more concerned with than the person in the ring. Dear Lord. Step up knee to the face of Dr. Phil. All business are Rambo and the T-800. Your soldiers of fortune here. Dr. Phil looking for a hot tag to Steve Harvey. Might be concussed after this one. That's a choke, ref. That is a blatant choke. Referee was counting it as a submission. Harvey's got till 5 to get out of the ring. Looks like Arnie's going to help him. Just dumps him on top of his partner. That may have ragdolled Dr. Phil a little bit. As now a deadlift gorilla press to Steve Harvey as Dr. Phil struggles to his feet. Oh! Interrupts the press with the rights and lefts. Oh, an axe kick! Sole of the shoe to the back of the head of the T-800. Rattling its titanium skull. Into the opposite corner now. Didn't quite make it there. And rushing out of the corner is Arnie to drop Dr. Phil once again. Steve Harvey nowhere to be tagged. Gordon Ramsay got to be concerned here. Winners advance to the tournament. Superman punch by Rambo into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Soldiers of Fortune with a dominating performance. Dr. Phil never able to recover after getting bludgeoned so triumphantly by John Rambo. All right, there is first round activity in the tournament. Let's go ahead and write down our winners. So Michael Jordan beat a Predator. Chuck Norris beat Cobra Commander. The Soldiers of Fortune we are watching now as they defeated the Reality Check. Three more matches to go on our opening show here.
Here are your winners, the Stooges.
So, winner, chicken dinner. Hang on, I gotta put on the... Okay, there it is. Just gotta find where the first semifinal is, and write in that the Soldiers of Fortune are team number 1 that have been that have earned their way in there. Okay, we'll advance this. Get back to projectating in a sec. Ah, yes, this was just not related to any tournament, because there is like one spot, like one match spot a week where we are featuring other members of the roster. In this case, you're about to see Charlie Kelly, Dennis Reynolds, and Mac, aka The Gang, take on Freddy Krueger, Pinhead, and Pennywise, known as the Dream Warriors. So coming up, 6-man tag team action. The Gang versus the Dream Warriors. Just a tag team matchup before our 2 main events. The final 2 first round matches in the Round Robin Gold Rush tournament are coming your way after the 6-person tag. After this trios activity. Get out of the way. This gets loaded up soon. Might take a little longer. It's got a... I was going to say it has to load 6 entrances, but it doesn't. It has to load 2 entrances. 3 people per entrance. Load, 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 load. Oh, that one's done already. What else are we doing? Oh, I know what I'm doing. I know what I need to do. This one needs to go way down here. And so does this one. Okay, that gets merged down. This gets merged down. This gets merged down. Yeah, if your match this happened, you get merged down. And you're gone. There we go. And we're ready to have this 6-man tag. As much as I could, like I said, I've credited the creators.
The following contest is a 6-man tag team match on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 579 pounds. The Geeks!
The Geeks. Try looking real serious there. Mac looking a little pallid, but otherwise alright. This is Chubby Mac. Chubby Mac season.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 684 pounds, the Dream Team.
Oh, pretty close there too. The Dream Warriors. Freddy, Penny, and Penny. Freddy Krueger, Pennywise, and Pinhead. Up against Charlie, Mac, and Dennis. Go get him, Charlie, says Dennis as he starts things off against Pennywise. We are underway here. 6-man action here on GWA Trebuchet. Hints of a much deeper roster beyond our 8 Gold Rush combatants, beyond our tag team title tournament combatants. Like we said, you're going to get a brief look at the entirety of the women's roster in the first 3 10-woman rumbles. So you've seen a third of it tonight. But there are a lot of male competitors on our roster that you're going to be seeing in the upcoming months. Try to feature them as much as possible. I have honestly toyed with the idea of adding a second show that doesn't have any titles, like just sort of just to grind up more matches for some of them so they can get their like superstar points or whatever it is, their momentum or whatever it is up, so they're featured more automatically and or they're more likely to win their matches, or etc, etc. Jeepers creepers, beautiful moonsault there by Pinhead. What a sight he just showed us. Oh man, into an early submission attempt here from Pinhead. Freddy across the ring to try to cut off any assistance Charlie might be gathering, but too early in the contest, far too early to put away Charlie Kelly. Some might argue too dumb to know when to quit, is Charlie. Quick 2 from Pinhead. Saw Dennis was there to help him out if need be. Mac remaining on the apron in solidarity. Pinhead going to work on Charlie in the corner. Into another turnbuckle now. Right back to it. Repeated knees to the midsection. Working on those painted on abs of Charlie Kelly. He's a priest of hell. Pinhead the Cenobite with the double knees in the corner. Very pleased with himself. Tagging in now to Freddy Krueger. Meanwhile, a diving tag, hot tag to Dennis Reynolds by Charlie Kelly. Pinhead not happy about that. Up and over goes Charlie. Dennis, meanwhile, sending Pinhead to the floor. Oh, choke slam. Oh, with the pointy hand from Freddy Krueger. That stopped Dennis in his tracks, and in comes Pennywise to a down Dennis Reynolds, playing possum. Tag into Mac. Here comes the Mac attack. Activity on the floor we can't quite bring you. Got to stick with the legal action in the ring. Hang on, up and over. Pennywise, powerbomb to the floor. Mac ascending to the top turnbuckle now. Drops the elbow to the clown on the ground. Ridiculous. And now a shot to Pinhead. Mac, a house of fire here. What is he doing? What is he doing? Suplex onto the apron. Spine meets steel. Now Mac posing on the prone body of Pinhead. Just steps on his vertebrae. Preoccupied with the illegal combatant, though, is Mac. He's got to remember that Pennywise is the person he's supposed to be fighting. Pennywise! Oh my God! Springboard! Forearm to the outside to Mac. Now he's got him up. Alabama slam! Getting buried in dairy. I think they only have a 10 count here, folks. As Pennywise has got him locked into a Boston Crab on the floor. We're getting up to 5 here. Oh, Mac able to power out. Trying to get back into the ring. Nope, stalking his prey. Bounced off the steps. Getting back to his feet. They're up to 7, folks. Got an 8 count. Back in the ring at 9. Mac. I think that may have reset the count. Mac's still out of the ring and should have been counted out by now. But Pennywise reset the count. Action spilling out to the floor between Mac and Pennywise here. Mac apparently the bruiser of the gang. Now himself returning to the ring at a count of 4. Nope, refreshing the count, right back out against Pennywise. No love lost between these two. Oh, dang! Fireman's carry into the powerbomb. As their tag partners look on from the apron. Real spirited combat between Mac and Pennywise, fighting all the way around the ring. Gotta be wary of this count, though. Mac in at 5. Pennywise still out there at 6. Mac posing. May have knocked Pennywise out. Hey, referee. Count. Why aren't you counting? I don't know why the ref stopped the count, but now it's reset anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh! The discus fistus. Knee strike. Now I feel like the count's real fast. Maybe not. Those first 3 sounded fast. Now you're gonna get mad at him again if he starts counting? 6. There we go. Pennywise to his feet, doing some quick stretches. Takes the standing 7 count. Back into the ring. There we go. Only place the match can be won or lost. I mean, you can lose it on the floor. There's countouts. Never mind. What on earth from Charlie here? Oh, just picks him up and launches him. Good Lord. Into the end of days. Wait, he countered. Somehow Pennywise countered into a rock bottom. Desperation tag to Dennis. In comes Freddy. Fresh fighters on both sides for both the gang and the Dream Warriors. Dennis has Freddy in the corner. Nice chin crusher there. Bumping Freddy to the floor. Gotta watch out for that pointy hand. Oh, snaps him face first into the canvas is Freddy Krueger. The son of 1,000 maniacs. Or is it 100? Son of 100 maniacs. Freddy able to maintain control. Well, that might have been Charlie that was taking him here. Dennis definitely in there now. Against Beanhead. Drags him away from the ropes. Not far enough away from the corner. Hang on, they're not even going to help him. Fully relying on Dennis's ability to kick out under his own power there. Worthy members of the gang. Dennis slowly back to his feet. Quick tags on the side of the Dream Warriors now, as they're trying to establish dominance in this one. Dennis looking to thwart that immediately into the curb stomp. Skadoosh! Freddy's burnt up face bouncing off the canvas. He could be knocked out here. Looking for a second one. Freddy able to counter. Dennis in turn counters Freddy's follow-up. Quick shout out to Freddy's fedora maker, his haberdasher, making a fine quality hat that stays on throughout the entirety of a fight. Mac. Power on display with a deadlift sit-out powerbomb. Freddy Krueger in a world of hurt. Lines him up for the knee strike. Mac making big boy moves here. Oh, Freddy flips out of it. Big gorilla press slam. Arm wringer back to the corner. Where are we going? Old school. Little rope walked activity with Freddy Krueger. Watch out for the pointy hand. Oh, right to the back. Into the cover goes Freddie. 1, 2. Dennis there to save the matchup. Oh dear, Freddie taking out his frustrations. Big choke slam to Dennis. Rolls out to the floor. And working on Mac against the ropes. Stun gun. Quick tag out to Pinhead. Gotta be looking for that knockout shot here. Oh my God, into the mandible claw by Pinhead. He's got him down. Oh, and Charlie with a drop kick to Pinhead's face breaks up the pin. Laying in those forearm shots is Charlie Kelly, doing everything he can to buy his team enough time to get back into this thing. Safely back out to the apron. Dennis back on the apron. Mac back to his feet. Quick tags for the Dream Warriors, however, and in comes Freddie, spiking Mac with a DDT. Things not looking so hot for the gang. Got him isolated. Does Freddie in the Dream Warriors corner. 2, and Dennis once again saves the matchup. Pennywise tried to cut him off, but couldn't get quite oriented in the ring. Sends him out to the floor now, however. Mac and Freddie again. Quick sidewalk slam by Freddy Krueger. Pulling Mac back to his feet. Off the ropes, into the corner goes Freddie. Mac able to counter. Oh, just a big clubber and blow in the back of the head. Charlie tagged in. Got some fresh legs on the side of the gang, and in comes Charlie. Nice kick to Freddie. Oh, gets immediately countered. I think he was going for that drop kick again, but Freddie stuffed him. Now just manhandling Charlie Kelly, trying to push him into the corner of the Dream Warriors, able to do so. In comes Pennywise, double team coming up. Oh, wide open shot to the ribs by Pennywise. Grabs Charlie from behind, scoops him up. Snake eyes into the corner. Quick tag to Pinhead. Fantastic chemistry here from the Dream Warriors. Frequent tags, doing their best to isolate whichever opponent is legal in the ring. Gang has been fighting from underneath for most of this matchup. Oh, a stun gun to Charlie that time. Pinhead pulls him right back to his feet. Knee strike to the jaw. Charlie able to fend off the pin attempt. Get Dennis tagged in. Charlie quickly to the outside. Unfortunately for Dennis, Pinhead was lying in wait. Saito suplex there, throwing Dennis halfway across the ring. Double underhook by Dennis. Nice butterfly suplex. Nice kick off the ropes. Some surprising agility being shown by some of these athletes. Mind you, we're just unaware of their capabilities. I wouldn't put it past, like, I don't disbelieve that they can do these moves. Much like Dennis here and his curb stomp. Oh! It's just very interesting to see them in practice. Who knew Pinhead was this agile? I do appreciate that he's had his skirt sewn into a pair of wide-leg trousers for the purposes of combat. Dennis Reynolds trying to pick up the victory on Pinhead there. Pennywise says no. Dream Warriors versus the gang rages on. A reminder, we got 2 more matches headed your way on this, the inaugural edition of GWA Trebuchet, and then a whole other week of GWA Trebuchet Week 2 coming your way after this first episode wraps up. Going to be presenting 2 TV shows a week and pay-per-views when we need to. I am undecided whether or not I want to do the WWE pay-per-views, because like WWE and NXT also exist in this universe mode. I didn't futz with any of those people. I am an entirely separate entity with all of these different characters that they don't have access to. So I was thinking of doing the big 4 WWE pay-per-views like SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Rumble, and Mania, just to watch them. And I'll double check to see how many NXT shows there are. If there's 4 of those, we'll do 4 of those too. Big Uranagi by Pennywise. Wrong part of town though, as Charlie's easily able to break that up in the corner. Pennywise taking a swing at Dennis, didn't quite work. As he's now getting ready for Mac to do something. Spider crawls over to him, does Pennywise. Trying to get into his head. Mac seems to be out of it. Hard to tell. Oh, okay. This is all part of the same. Hang on. This was a 10-minute match. That was all part of the same maneuver. Oh, countered at the last second by Mac. Oh, release suplex. Mac, like we said, the enforcer here of this gang team. Big body splash. Flag body press. Pennywise going back up. Dropping the elbow. Into the cover. Doesn't hook a leg. 2. No, Dennis just in the nick of time. Thought he wasn't going to make it. Was going the long way around the ref. Now Freddy makes sure he's on the floor. Pennywise planting Mac one more time. Quick tag out to Pinhead as Freddy and Dennis are still engaged in activities. Oh, no. Freddy seems to be done for the moment. Dennis laid out on the floor there. See the look of concern on Charlie's face on the opposite apron. Once again, Charlie finds himself alone on the apron with Mac in the ring getting it handed to him, and Dennis outside the ring trying to recover from some other beating. Dire straits for the gang here, but you can't count Mac out. Oh, geez, countered into the choke slam by Pennywise. Can't discount the fight that's in Mac here. Pennywise, I think that's just a blatant choke, ref. Oh, that's also the mandible claw from Pennywise. I guess it's just a horror movie villain move, since it's the Fiend's finish. What's he setting him up for now? Big power bomb. Nope, Mac fighting his way free. Once again, blocked by Pennywise. We're going to have fresh combatants on both sides. Mac's going to be able to tag out. Foolishly chooses not to. Instead goes right back after Pennywise. Or sorry, Pinhead this time. Once again to the mandible claw. Dennis again saves the matchup at a 1. Mac looks down and out. Pinhead trying to dump Dennis out of the ring. Dennis fighting free. Charlie holding on to that tag rope, staying on the apron for all he's worth, doing everything he can to avoid getting back into this matchup. Up and over goes Dennis. Max struggling to his feet. Forearm shiver from Pinhead, knocking him back into the corner of the Dream Warriors. Quick tag once again. In comes Pennywise. Oh. Hammerlock side slam. Mac able to get a burst of adrenaline here. Big shoulder tackle. Pulls him into the end of days. Into the cover goes Mac. 1. Oh, out at 1. Pinhead in there to kick him off quite easily. Certainly the wrong part of town to attempt that. Deadlift flips him over into a Dominator. Mac's got him measured. What a flurry here from Mac. Into another end of days. Into the cover. Still the wrong part of the ring. Freddy there to break it up. See Dennis trying to help. Up and over he goes. Mac trying to get a measure of revenge. Up and over Freddy goes. Pennywise down. Mac looking to tag. No. Charlie out of position, so Mac elects to go to the second row. Big splash. There's the Big Mac attack. Charlie tagged in finally. We got some fresh blood on the side of the gang. Quick cover on Pennywise. 1, and Pinhead's right there. Ref trying to get out of the way. Up and over goes Pinhead. Not quite eliminated from contention here, because he didn't go over to the floor. Oh! Tried the a version of the BME. That jump into the moonsault, but Pennywise Got his knees up. Able to tag Pinhead. Trying to keep Charlie isolated here. Oh, nice kick to the jaw. Pinhead by Charlie. Looking to tag Mac. No, quickly. Dennis there to intercept. I thought he was going to tag Mac back in. Mac is on Dream Street, no pun intended, as they're facing the Dream Warriors. Second win on the apron. Dennis in there now. Go behind by Pinhead. Snaps him over with a German. A hotly contested trios matchup here on GWA Trebuchet. 2 more Gold Rush tournament matches to round out this first episode. And then I'm going to input episode 2 real quick, and then we'll watch that one. Slowly being brought back to his feet. Oh, Pinhead missing with that missile drop kick. Scores with a discus lariat. Or a roundhouse forearm, whatever you want to call it. That's Mr. Sacco style. So that's like the straight submission. Broken up by Dennis. Going into a cover regardless. Mac can help him. Mac can help him. Mac didn't help him. Got taken out of it by Freddy at the last second. Would have been too late anyway. Your winners, the Dream Warriors. Pinhead eventually pinning. Oh, Dennis Reynolds, who certainly got his licks in. I'm not touching a single thing. It's just skipping a bunch. It skipped all of those. Neat. And that's over. Wow, the replay thing sucks. I hope they fix it in the next years. Your winners of this trios activity, the Dream Team. I only really put the replay thing on because it takes more time. Crowd not happy. The dastardly Dream, the Dream Team, the Dream Warriors, able to pick up the win there. We're getting back to Gold Rush activity in our semi-main event. Spawn taking on Thanos. There we go. Let me ready up. That there. Semi-main event of the first ever edition of GWA Trebuchet. Spawn v Thanos. Some say their confrontation was inevitable. And mind you, based on the fact that they're both in the same tournament, they absolutely have to fight each other. So it was inevitable. Ooh. I did not do any of the individual entrances. I had nothing to do with that, other than making sure that they had the entrance music itself turned off. So this is my first look at most of them. I did do the tag team ones because I had to make a lot of the tag teams and stuff. Are we going to announce this dude, or? Woo! Anytime.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the pits of hell. Weighing in at 326 pounds,
Sean. Sorry. We have the worst ring announcer. And his opponent.
And his opponent, representing the Blue Bloods, from New York, weighing in at 402 pounds, Hannah Noah S.
Hannah Noah S? That's a lot of work to not say Thanos. Take your time. Oh shoot. Well, he is wearing the Infinity Gauntlet, or a version there of it, but I can tell you, Power Dappner is still in effect, so those Infinity Stones not going to quite work as you would think. It's a straight up contest. Mine, likewise, spawns Hellfire powers. not really going to be on the line, or not really going to be a factor here. As the ref rings the bell and we are underway. 20-minute time limit in this one, as in all round-robin GWA tournament matches. Thanos v Spawn 1v1. Spawn looking for a quick one with a DDT, gets a no count. Here against Thanos, your semi-main. Still coming up in your main event, Superman versus Nicolas Cage. Final match of the first round, the Gold Rush round robin tourney, and your first main event in GWA Trebuchet history. That'd be kind of fun if I was spectating and I could do camera work. I know I can for the I think I can for the replays. Oh! Just bat Spawn off the top rope. Just shoves him into the canvas. Lays a knee in. The Mad Titan Thanos here. Giving it his all. Against the former Al Simmons. Oh, Thanos, I think, was just busted open there by Spawn. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Thanos doing his best to cover up, but I do believe, yes, you can see there on the right side of the head, severely busted open along the forehead there is Thanos. We're going to have to pay attention to that wound as we go. Oh, jeepers. Deadlift into the powerbomb on Spawn. Thanos pulling him again back to his feet. Belly to belly. Planting Spawn back into the canvas. Thanos looking to take over here. Oh, looking for a choke slam. Spawn fights free. Arm wringer. Thought he might be trying to peel that Infinity Gauntlet off the arm of Thanos. Not exactly possible, but worth a try. Looks like the extra spikes on Spawn you can't quite get rid of either. I feel like Spawn's barefoot. Look at his dainty little feet. Yeah, he's absolutely barefoot. That's fun. Crowd not into any of the activities of Thanos. Solidly booed every time he's on offense here. Oh, catches Spawn with a quick power slam. Looking around for some respect that he's not going to find. Drops the big elbow. Oh, biting the fingers now of Spawn. That's gross. That's essentially a zombified corpse in there. You don't know where that Spawn's been. Oh, Fisherman Buster by Thanos now. What's going on? Dear Lord! Spawn back to his feet just like that! Spooky powers by Spawn! Did not know Spawn had spooky powers, but all of a sudden he's on offense, just like that. He must have used some of his limited resources. Change things in his favor. Planted face first. Thanos now trying to get back on track. The non-gauntleted hand choke slam. Into the cover goes Thanos. 1, 2. Spawn out at 2. Well, we had another winner here in the Gold Rush tourney. I mean, we're supposed to eventually have a winner, so. Into the cover again goes Thanos. Thanos. Thanos, Thanos. Thanos, Thanos, Thanos. Ooh. Didn't happen there. Oh. Another stiff knee to the jaw. Spawn's got to do something to get back into this thing. Once again, biting the hand is Thanos. Showing no tactic is beneath him. And oh, serves a victory. Big choke slam by Spawn to get back into this thing. Thanos back to his feet quickly. Spawn dives off the top for the double axe handle, but Thanos catches him. Punch to the midsection. Right back in command. Scoops him up. Snake Eyes into the corner. Now just driving the knee across the throat. I gotta tell you, Spawn busting up Thanos was probably the worst thing he did in this matchup. It lit a fire under the Mad Titan. Spawn trying to get back into this thing. Another arm wringer to the gauntleted hand. Looks like we're gonna walk the ropes. Saw a bit of this from Freddy Krueger in our last matchup. Still unable to wrench the Infinity Gauntlet from the hand of Thanos is Spawn. Trying to find some way to combat the power of the Mad Titan. Oh, into the triangle choke! He's trying to choke Thanos out. Will Thanos tap? What a comeback victory this would be by submission if Spawn's able to pull this off, but no. Eventually lets go. Thanos would not give him the satisfaction of a tap. He's going for a pin now. Has he worn Thanos down and out? No! Just escapes a 2.9. Come on, ref, says Spawn. In what I assume is a gravelly voice. Oh, big kitchen sink knee lift by Thanos. Trying to get momentum back on his side. Stun gun by Spawn. Now just full mount. Thanos trying to cover up. This is how we got busted open in the first place. Right back to that triangle. Once again looking for the submission victory is Spawn. Trying to isolate the gauntlet so he can't use it. Thanos may tap here. That is it. Thanos taps to Spawn. What a finish. Way to hang on. Mixed reaction from the crowd, but what a finish. As Spawn taps Thanos. Take a look at the replay now. Some of the activity. Oh, big headbutt into the corner. Yeah, Thanos was in command about 2/3 of this matchup ever since he got busted open until that flurry at the end from Spawn there. Those two submission attempts. The second one hitting pay dirt. Working the arm, Not quite there. This was the 2.9. Barely got him. And then no view of the submission at the end. Spawn doing his thing. Okay. Your winner, Spawn. Get myself back on cam. Drop out of studio mode so I can go back here. So with the result of that matchup... oh, that's not right yet. Hang on 1 second. 1 second. Before we do our main event, I got to export this. There we go. Now let me do this. There we go. As a result of that last matchup, we now have Spawn beating Thanos. So Spawn, Michael Jordan, and Chuck Norris, your three winners of the day. We got one more tournament matchup coming your way. As you can see, in our main event, Nicolas Cage going one-on-one with Superman is our Gold Rush tournament main event on this very first episode of GWA Trebuchet. Let me get myself back in studio mode and set up for this one. Okay. Push down. Merge down. There we go. As long as I don't merge the totals, I'm all set. Keep saving. All right, we haven't even loaded yet, so nothing to worry about there. Get myself out of the way. Whoop. And then let's get down for our first main event in GWA Trebuchet history. There he is, the leader of Hollywood violence.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Hollywood Blondes, from wherever he wants. Weighing in at 186 pounds, Nicholas K.G.
This KG, sure, close enough. Nicolas Cage, as we said, leader of Hollywood and violence, long-standing rivalry with Chuck Norris and the Soul Bros. But now here comes his opponent, the favorite to win the GWA Gold Rush tournament, Kal-El of Krypton. Take your time. Like Gunther's entrance? Yeah, eh? Respect that ring. No S on the back of the cape. Can't do that, I guess.
And his opponent from out of this world.
Nice.
Weighing in at 299 pounds, Sue Bortman.
Sue Bortman? Sure. Sue Bortman. All right. Final match of round one of the Gold Rush tournament. Your main event. And we are underway. Superman v. Nick Cage. A timely main event in the wake of the release of the Flash movie, soon to be in theaters. Go check that out next week if you be, or check that out on Friday if you'd be so kind. Not that I want to support Ezra Miller, but I like to support fun comic book movies, and it looks like a fun comic book movie. I wish other types of movies got made during the summer. But it's still nice to have one every once in a while. Big week, like we had the new Spider-Man came out, new Transformers movie came out, which actually looks decent because they're throwing everything they possibly can. It's like it seems like an apology movie for all the other movies. And then of course the Flash movie's finally coming out. Lots of stuff. Probably lots more I'm forgetting. Nick Cage looking to take over here on Superman. As we said, power dampeners throughout the arena. In Kal-El's case, we have simulated the Red Sun of Krypton. So he is reliant solely on his own fighting prowess. Mind you, he's been battling baddies for ages now. You would think he'd train with his buddy Bruce Springsteen, that is. Kick off the top, and Cage almost steals this one early. It has been all Nick Cage in the early going of this one, including that springboard splash to the back of Big Blue. Cage perhaps bitter he never got to fulfill his lifelong dream, and perhaps, you know, Tim Burton's vision of a particular type of Superman he was meant to portray. Always struck me as too slightly built to be Superman, in my opinion, but I don't know. To say nothing of the fact that he just looks like Nicolas Cage. Quite honestly, I would peg Nicolas Cage better as a villain in one of those movies than a hero. No offense. He's a fine actor in certain types of roles. Giant swing into the cover goes Soups. 1, 2, and no! There's some fight left in Nicolas Cage. Superman asking the ref if he knows how to count properly. Headed up top. What agility. Motioning Nicolas Cage to his feet. What does he have in mind here? Oh, misses with a missile drop kick. Not a lot of success with that maneuver tonight. Cage able to kick his legs. Drop down for the reverse DDT. Back of Superman's head hits the canvas. Cage back on top. Takes him over the Frankensteiner into the cover. Trying to steal one here. One and a rope break. There you can see Superman grabbing that bottom rope. Ref sees it. Rope break immediately. Soup stays alive. Oh! Nicely done. Got a little extra leverage with that springboard into that forearm. Nick Cage now. Knee strikes to the side. He's aiming for the ear of Superman there, trying to disrupt his equilibrium. Is Nick Cage, who ascends to the top turnbuckle. I don't know what that was. He's kind of jumped off and missed. Oh, Superman punch! Nobody does it better. Big clothesline to the back of the head. Soup's busted open. Got a deep hook. No way the ref can see those shoulders. Oh, just a 2. Yeah, it looks like the bridge of Superman's nose is busted open. Thanks to one of those shots from Nicolas Cage. Kal-El now measuring Nick. What's he got him set up for here? Oh! Burning lariat! Kenta Kobashi style. Now dragging the unconscious body of Cage away from the ropes. Into the cover. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. No! Cage escapes it 2! Oh! Hang on, I thought Cage was hiding behind the ref there. Unfairly getting the advantage back. Trying to work on that busted nose of Superman. Wailing away is Nicolas Cage. Crowd can't believe it. How did Cage survive? Oh, misses the moonsault. Andre the Giant style knee lift into the Andre style elbow drop. Shout out to one of the greatest attractions in the history of pro wrestling, Swanton, but Cage got the knees up. Cage got the knees up. Oh! Wipes him out with the big kick. Misses the knee drop. Not able to score off the top rope are either Superman or Nicolas Cage. Soups with the deadlift gorilla press. Letting him think about it. Oh! Down to the canvas goes Nick Cage. Drops the elbow. Plants Superman face first right on that broken nose. That potentially broken nose. Got him up. What's he doing here? Oh! Feast your eyes by Nicolas Cage. Superman may be out. Drags him into the cover. Crowd can't believe it. 1, 2. Oh, Superman out at 2. Collective sigh from the crowd there. Reminder, this is only our first main event. We got one more show to bring you. Rips off another Hurricane Rana. Stomping away on Superman now. Nicolas Cage firmly in control here. Hammer locks the arm, grabs the other one. He's going to try to break his arm. Oh. Break his fingers are the crowd's chanting. That is pressed by Superman, trying to get back into this thing, just hammer fisting him. Oh, another Superman punch into the cover. No, rope break by Cage this time. Grabs the bottom rope. Much like earlier in the matchup, Superman did that to Nicolas Cage. Soup's trying to drag away from the ropes to prevent that from happening again. Can't quite get him figured. Oh, hang on, into the giant swing. This is one of his signature maneuvers. Hopefully he throws him toward the center. Oh, not bad, not bad. Going into the cover. Cage could be completely out here. 1, 2, 3. Superman hangs on to win. What a contest.
Here is your winner, Sue-Bart Man.
Sue-Bart Man. Your victor. All right, oof. Oh, no replay? No replay for you. All right. Drop out of studio mode. Put myself back on cam. Go to exit. So that will do it for the first ever episode of GWA Trebuchet. Let's bring this up. There's our first main event. Would you like to prepare for the exit and prepare for the next show? 1 second, let's go ahead and show you the results here of the Gold Rush tournament so far. So after the first round, we have Superman, Michael Jordan, Spawn, and Chuck Norris emerging as your victors, all of which are sitting at 2 points apiece. And we're going to have the second round on the second show brought to you momentarily. Let's back out of this. Let's prepare for the next show. That's going to probably advance us a whole week. Yes. Oh, that's what we did. Okay, so that's a show that we aired. And then I go to next show. I'm just checking. I've never done this before, so I'm just making sure I don't mess this up. All of tonight's matches are finished. Would you like to proceed to the next event? Yes. So there you can see there's Raw, there's a SmackDown. Hang on, let me back out of this. Go to calendar. Okay, so it's gonna keep doing all the events. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna do the second GWA show. I'm not gonna watch any of the weekly WWE stuff. I don't think I'm gonna do every single pay-per-view either. Like I said, I'm fine with doing the big four from WWE, and then I will double check to see how many NXT shows there are in terms of like their own like network specials. So I don't mind watching like a SummerSlam, a Survivor Series, a Royal Rumble, a WrestleMania, just to check in on what the WWE is doing. Like, we're just going to whip through them. I might even turn commentary on and turn those into we're just going to watch those for fun type of things. But I'm not going to do the weekly TV shows unless there's a GWA out in front, and that's only this one. So let's go simulate to week 2. Okay, so there you see another member of the Hellfire Fight Club. Also might be participating in, I don't think they're actually in the tag tourney. Hang on. So normally I would talk through what I'd be going to do on the weekly show, and then I would go ahead and do it and blah, 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 blah. Based on the way the universe mode works, I am instead going to book the show without you being able to see it, and then we'll just play the show. Mostly in this case, it's just to keep the combatants for the women's division Rumble under wraps, just so there's a little element of surprise. So bear with me for a few minutes as we adjust to this screen instead. Wah. Okay, so that'll be up for a little bit while I go ahead and book the show. I'm gonna have to edit all the matches, delete all the stuff. Okay. Yeah, so I have it defaulted to there's gonna be 7 matches a night, but it auto books stuff that I don't necessarily want to have happen at the moment. So we're doing our best to, I don't want to say prevent that, but like, yeah, we're, kind of preventing it. We're just doing our best to make sure we're able to, what the hell is that? We're able to present everything we can in as timely manner as possible. Okay, so week 1. 1 second, please, as I need to complete writing in the results. Spawn able to survive Thanos. Superman able to survive Nick Cage. Alright, Trebuchet week 2. Like I said, it's all pre-booked. I mean, it's all written out, at least. So just kindly bear with me. Okay. Huh. Yeah. And who are we facing? I see. Okay, I think I'm good there. I'm going to turn entrances off for everyone that we've already seen. So we'll get new entrances for the 2 competitors in the first 2 competitors in the women's Rumble match. We'll get entrances for the tag teams or whatever else we, but for the 8 people in the Gold Rush tournament, we've seen them. We've seen their entrances already, so I can, get past that as fast as I can here. Okay. Oh, all right. Speaking of, okay, 6-man and a tag team match. Let's see. Custom superstars. This will take just a few minutes. I'm going to go as fast as I can. It's probably only for this opening segment between now and like the first pay-per-view, I think. I think after that I can just like let you in on, because I'm going to be, I don't want to say booking on the fly, but I'm certainly going to like take it as it comes kind of thing. Like I'm going to take a look at what is offered to me in terms of what they auto book, and then if I have other things in mind to do, I will do those things instead. And if I'm okay with what they've put out there, then I can potentially, you know what I mean? I can see myself checking that stuff out. Okay, I think we go here and here and here. Okay, that's a thing. Definitely gonna put the entrances on for this one because they haven't been out before. I think I have to do it a match by match thing, whether the entrances are on or not. Okay, booking match number 3. I have to book 7 matches and then we'll watch 7 matches. All the ones I needed to, I made custom matches of those, so they're at least quicker to get to. It's just finding the actual participants in this alphabetized system. I got like 100 people to look through. That's not even an exaggeration. It's like 100 people to get through. Okay, done there. And you're facing... That's interesting. I mean, in my head, they're all interesting, but there we go there. Okay, that's set. Match 3's done. Match 4. Rumble time. Okay, match number 4. All these custom matches. Okay. Just change this part. Oh. Okay. Don't give me people that I already have. I hate when they do that. Duke versus... It's going to take a little longer because I have to go through the whole roster and start adding people. Okay. And then... What? Getting there. I mean, I can't get farther away the more I add, so. One more. Oh, 2 more. And where you at? There you go. Okay, that's all set. That's all set. Women's Rumble's good. What's next? Okay. Got it. Okay, back to the custom matches. 1-on-1. Gold Rush. Right. Okay, that one's done. Those what, match 5? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Match 6 of 7 coming up. Oh, all right. Tag tourney entry. Custom matches. 2-on-2. I love them. Tag titles round 1. Who is the first person in this? Oh, there we go. can't add a manager? There it is. There it is. Okay. Confirmed. You can only add a manager to the first person. I'm noticing here. Alright, semi-main is set. Let me just get it set up here for our second of two main events. Almost there. Almost booked. Normal Gold Rush. There we go. Okay. Save. Let's see if I can do this. Drop out of that. There we go. That is the opening of the show. So we are after it now. We're doing it. It's happening. It's loading, basically. Ba-blam! I think like my logo's supposed to be here. Like a that's supposed to be happening. If that even did anything. No, I didn't even do anything. Whoa! Let's see where we are today. Last week we were in Aberdeen, Scotland. Let's see where we are this week. Another lively, raucous crowd as we are here in beautiful Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Heck yeah. For another exciting edition of GWA TREBUCHET. Starting us off with some Gold Rush tournament action. You saw him in the main event of last week's show. He's jerking the curtain this week as we have Superman and Chuck Norris coming your way. Okay, I turned off entrances. So that should speed it up a little bit. Back to the GWA Gold Rush tournament. Before we start this matchup, let me go over here and we'll just do a very brief refresher on this current standings after the first week. Superman victorious against Nicolas Cage. Chuck Norris coming off a win against Cobra Commander. So 2 undefeated members of the tournament. One is going to end up with 4 points. One of them has to only have 2. Let's get down to the ring for this one. Here on the GWA Trebuchet. Here we go. Superman not wasting any time. Had a knockdown, drag-out affair with Nicolas Cage last week. Brainbuster to Chuck Norris. One of the opening gambits here. Chuck Norris himself surviving against Cobra Commander. Of course, we can see all 8 combatants in the Gold Rush tournament in action tonight as it continues. 7 rounds of the round-robin portion of the tournament. And then the top 2 points getters are in that last man standing match at the pay-per-view. A grueling 8 matches in 9 weeks for these combatants, including that last man standing should they make it all the way to the finals. Oh, let me get it out of the way here, because I was already looking at other stuff. Casually, not even paying attention to the screen half the time as I call the match. So I'm looking at various other bits and bobs around my person. Chuck Norris with those rapid-fire strikes has Soups backed up against the ropes here. Bit of an underhand attack. They're just trying to choke the life out of Kal-El. All's fair in love and war. Both of these individuals, indeed the other 6 involved in the tourney, would all love to be crowned the inaugural multiversal champion here in the GWA. The 4th generation of the Gnarly Wrestling Aisle, all about fighters from all walks of life, from all different fantasy realms, etc., coming together to try to provide the best in wrestling entertainment for a full universe mode calendar year. This is Trebuchet Episode 2. I believe it works out to 48 episodes of Trebuchet overall over the 12 months. It's 12 by 4. And 6 pay-per-views we're doing. So that's 54 events we're bringing to you. Oh! Big diving elbow off the top by Chuck Norris. Hooks the leg. This could do it on Soups. 2. Strong kick out at 2. Try and get back into this thing. Oh, Chuck Norris missed with that kick. Was trying to catch Kal-El running in. Superman with a Superman punch from the standing position. Didn't quite get all of it. Was looking for that giant swing as a follow-up, but Norris able to kick him off. Oh, and hit that spinning kick of his own. That is what he beat Cobra Commander with, I think. Oh, Superman just kicks out. I thought that was going to do it. Thought he had dimmed the lights of the Man of Tomorrow. Right back into it is Chuck Norris. I think I said Morris there accidentally. Chuck Norris, not Morris the cat. Oh my God, up and over goes Norris to the floor. Superman getting himself some time here to catch his wits about him before he follows Chuck Norris out to the floor. Just heaved him over the top rope. There you see the beautiful custom designed apron accoutrement. Ring runner, I don't know what it's called. Ring apron? Repping the Gnarly Wrestling Aisle. Couldn't be happier to have you strolling down the Gnarly Wrestling Aisle each and every week with us here. Every Tuesday afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern Time for the next 25 weeks. We're going to be presenting 2 weeks at a time. Oh, I guess, wait. It's technically 48 weeks. So, like 24, for the next 24 weeks. Because it'll be 2 weeks of show, and then if there's a pay-per-view or not, it'll be tacked on at the end, like either one of mine or just one that we're watching for funsies. Oh, powerbomb, flips him over, stiff knee to the side of the head, into the cover, ref's in position, 1, 2, 3. Superman once again coming out on top. Let's take a look at some of the action here as I scurry. Fix these results. Well, hang on, I gotta do this first. You enjoy these silent. Enjoy these silent recap. Sue Bortman. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and merge that down. Okay, let's exit this. Get myself back on cam. And then what's this one? Okay, 7-1. Loss. And override. Go here. Sorry, just to look on Steve's face there. Okay, so after that, we'll do a quick look at the standings. There you see Superman now with the 2 wins. Only combatant so far. That remains undefeated. Mind you, no one else has had a chance. And then Chuck Norris at 1-1. All looking good there. All right, 6-man tag team action coming your way again, showcasing the broader GWA roster. In this case, we're going to see the Hellfire FC, that is Steve Harrington, Hopper, and Eddie Munson, take on the Legion of Doom. That's right, the actual Legion of Doom. I mean, we've been a little fast and loose with the membership here, as Black Adam, Venom, and the Joker are representing the Legion of Doom in this one. Full entrances, because we haven't watched them walk to the ring before. I'm going to go ahead and ready myself in the middle here. Like we said, Hellfire FC, Eddie Munson, Steve Harrington, and Hopper taking on Venom, Black Adam, and the Joker in 6-man tag team action. Headed your way momentarily. That is some wild, wild stuff. Myself studioed. Do that properly. There we go. Entrance is on, like I said, for this one, because they've not come down to the ring together before. Okay, this one and this one. Merge down. Merge down. Yeah, buddy. Okay. That's all good. How are we doing over here? I haven't even loaded yet. I mean, it's got to do entrances and stuff. Takes a little longer. You can edit matches in a storyline by choosing rivalry compatible when customizing. What? Where's that? Rivalry compatible when customizing. Compatible match types will be shown that don't interfere with the current rivalry. Oh, they have to be in one already. Okay. I didn't have that option before. That's why I was curious. Like, how can I just make a story happen? Here we go. Here's Hellfire FC.
The following contest is a 6-man tag team match.
Not a lot of trios entrance options.
At a combined weight of 579 pounds. Team Hell No!
Probably the only team name with hell in it. That's why I chose that.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 799 pounds, the League!
I can't believe they legit don't have the Legion of Doom as a thing that you can say in this wrestling game, but here we are. The League. Venom crossing over from a different dimension, from a different universe indeed, to join the Legion of Doom. Black Adam, portrayed by Big Dwayne here, and the Joker, representing the Legion of Doom. The leader of the Legion, Lex Luthor, conspicuous by his absence. I don't think I could add him as a manager, or else we would have been out here. We'll see him in... he has a title opportunity that we're going to get to in a few weeks from now, as we introduce our final belt on the male side of things, and indeed our other female belt as well. After we crown an individual champion in the women's division, we have to crown tag team champions. And at some point, we're going to start thinning the field to determine our first multimedia champion. Eddie Munson hanging in there with Black Adam. As we mentioned earlier, power dampeners around the arena. So even if you are blessed with demigod-like strength, based on some pact with a spooky wizard you may or may not know, in the GWA arena, you are as equal a fighter as we could possibly make you. Black Adam here, Teth Adam, having to rely on their own fighting prowess, as in comes Venom for the first time. Some of these cards I had to change some of their dimensions. For example, there's a car coming up later that you'll see that was like 5.5 feet tall that I had to make like taller, otherwise they weren't imposing at all. Venom was like 8 feet tall. I had to make him smaller because it just looked ridiculous when he was fighting anybody. A couple others like Thanos I had to turn down a little bit, I think. Oh dear Lord! Hopper with a powerbomb to the floor to Venom, making a statement. Quick tag out to Steve Harrington. Hellfire FC starting things with a bang here. Steve going up. Moonsault to the floor! Landing squarely on the chest, on that big spider symbol on the chest of Venom. Got the knees up that time on the shooting star attempt. Venom back to his feet. We got a 4 count on the floor here. Venom rolls back inside, daring Steve Harrington to get back into the fight. Oh, hey, the Black Throne. Thank you very much for the follow. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for joining us on the inaugural week of GWA Generation 4. A wild multiversal fight league featuring combatants from all over the place. Currently in the ring, the Legion of Doom against the Hellfire Fight Club. Steve Harrington on the floor. His opponent, the Joker, eyeing him. As Black Adam and Venom look on. Oh my gosh! Springboard drop kick to the floor from the Joker. That resets the count. Steve in a big bad way here. Got to get... Oh! Snake eyes across that ring frame. There is a 10 count in your standard trios match here. Combatants well aware of that. Oh, hang on. Here comes Eddie Munson to the aid of Steve. That's going to draw the ire of Venom and Black Adam. Hopper wisely staying on the apron. Ref up to 5 now. Count continues unabated, up to 6. I don't think the Joker cares one lick about the count. As we're up to 7, 8. Oh, casually slides back into the ring with Steve leaning against the guardrail at 9. He's got to get back into the ring or this is over. That will do it. The Legion of Doom win by count out. What a prank the Joker played on us all. The first count-out finish in the history of the GWA, as we've never had matches with count-outs before. What a cheap victory for the Legion of Doom.
Here are your winners.
Joker will take him any way they can get him, though. Crowd not happy with that one. Win's a win. The Legion of Doom victorious. All right, let's get back on cam. Oh boy. All right, what do we have next? What's next? I think we're getting back to the Gold Rush tournament. Yeah, it's another match in our GWA Gold Rush tournament. Let's go ahead and get back to let me show you the standings. I love to show the standings just because I'm updating them live and it makes me happy. Let's take a quick look at the Gold Rush standings. There you see Michael Jordan in the number 3 position there, coming off a victory against a Predator. Meanwhile, Cobra Commander lost to Chuck Norris last week. So he's going to be looking to try to rebound and get some points on the board in this one. Michael Jordan looking to continue his winning ways. Jordan and Cobra Commander coming your way. We're going to go ahead and skip entrances because we saw them last week. Let's get on down to the ring for some Gold Rush tournament activity. Reminder that the top 2 point getters, once everyone's done the round robin portion of the Gold Rush tournament, are going to be meeting in a last man standing match at our first pay-per-view that's coming up in 2 months of universe time. Let me do the math quick. So if it's like 3 weeks from now, that's 3 weeks from now, we'll be actually airing it because we're doing 2 weeks of TV every time, and we'll be doing the 2 weeks of TV and then the pay-per-view after. Those are gonna be long streams on those days. Not that I'm complaining. Let's get on down to the ring. Michael Jordan, Cobra Commander, GWA Gold Rush. Let me get myself out of the way. Hwah, hwah. For those curious, it helps me focus on calling the match if I'm not on camera at the same time, because I'm not really set up to be on cam and pay proper attention if I'm calling the match. Code Red to start the match by Michael Jordan, showing up in his away attire this night. Last game was a home game for Jordan. This one an away game. As we come to you from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada this week for GWA Trebuchet. Last week we were live from Aberdeen, Scotland. Holy moly! Big moonsault by Michael Jordan, but too close to the ropes on the pin attempt. Undaunted is the several-time All-Star. There against Cobra Commander. Nice. Russian leg sweep there by CC, trying to get back into this thing. CC and MJ going tete-a-tete in only the second round of 7 of this Gold Rush tournament. Still plenty of matches ahead for both of these combatants, but you don't want to get on a losing skid too early, or you can kiss your chances of becoming GWA Multiversal Champion goodbye. Quick counter there by CC. Going up top is the Cobra Commander. Jordan unawares. Oh, hang on. Too far away. Elects not to attack. Jordan with a quick stun gun. Pulling him back to his feet. Some sort of running maneuver attempted there. Didn't quite work out. Cobra Commander able to counter. Vicious strikes. Chop after chop. He's going up top. What's he going to drop? Where's it gonna stop? Oh, big knife edge chop off the top there. Kick that leg out, drive him into the canvas face first. Now, ooh. Wrenches the arm, kick to the midsection, now just dragging him away from his ropes. That long 6'6" frame of Michael Jordan dragging him away from the ropes. And only a 1 count. Cobra Commander was trying to prevent Michael Jordan's ability to use the ropes to his advantage to break that pin, but he only got a 1. Still has a lot to do, wear the man down. Starting with this DDT, he hopes. Blam! Implant DDT from Cobra Commander, rolls into the cover, hooks the leg deep, center of the ring. 2! No! Jordan out at 2. It's going to take more than that to beat the multi-time NBA MVP. I also just noticed that the stripes on the front of his Bulls jersey are only on the front of his Bulls jersey. They don't extend to the back. It's like he's wearing a knockoff of his own jersey. Hang on, quick pin attempt. And a quick 2 there for Michael Jordan, who thought he had it. I gotta remember to hit the controller every once in a while so it doesn't turn off on me here. Jordan sent out to the apron. Springboard and a beauty! Into the Frankensteiner. Now dragging him to the center of the ring. This could do it. Oh, hang on. Looking for a follow-up. Michael Jordan with the Scorpion Deathlock, center of the ring. But Cobra Commander able to power out. Going to take its toll on his legs and the small of his back, however. Trying desperately to get back into this. Jordan thwarting him at every turn thus far. Dropping a knee onto the wrist of Cobra Commander, who I am assuming has a Cobra Clutch as a finish. I would hope so. If not, I can fix that later. Cobra Commander lying in wait, trying to pick his spot, going for another big DDT here. Ow, that's the second one. That's been his biggest move of the matchup so far. Going into another cover with it. 1, 2. And again, Michael Jordan just getting the shoulder up. Cobra Commander can't believe it. He's trying to break the arm of Jordan now that he has him on the canvas, trying to keep him down there. Keep the bigger man grounded. As Cobra Commander slowly gets his wits about him, slowly fights his way back into this thing. Oh, nice. Escape there by Jordan. Point of the knee to the point of the skull. Got him up. Where are we going? Snake eyes across the turnbuckle. Jordan's got him against the ropes. Slingshot into the leg drop. Nicely done. Looking springboard. Oh, nope. Just getting back into the ring quick. Going for a cover. Going for a cover. Go! Almost got him. Jordan in the face of the ref. Apoplectic. Gave Cobra Commander a chance to get back into this. No, quick counter. Jordan counters the counter, maintaining his momentum and advantage. The Big Mo whips him across the ring now. Getting him set up top turnbuckle. Jordan looking for the slam dunk here. Dear Lord, wheelbarrow. Bulldog off the top rope. Into the cover goes Jordan. This should do it. 1, 2, 3. Michael Jordan with another 2 points in the Gold Rush tourney. Let's take a look at some of the action. Silent replay as I quickly update this thing. Oh, they're near fall there. And then they skip that one. I don't know why. Some of them they just skip. I'm not touching any buttons. I can tell you that much. The replay system is doo-doo. But it provides us a little extra time to get other stuff set up. Michael Jordan real proud of himself. Real happy with himself. Get myself back on cam. Let's exit this. Drop out of this. Get over here. Wah. Before we get back to the next matchup, yes, which is the Women's Rumble, let's take a look at the Gold Rush tournament standings so far. Michael Jordan, you saw picking up his second of 2 wins. So after 2 matches in the second round of the Gold Rush tournament, Superman and Michael Jordan so far leading the pack with 4 points out of a possible 4. And now we have the Women's Rumble match coming up. This is a 10-woman Rumble match. The winner of this will be joining Mystique in the 3-way elimination match to crown our inaugural Women's Champion. However, it's going to spoil the entrance of the match on the next screen, so I'm going to go ahead and put up this background so you don't see it. Let me also put up this. They are competing for a chance to win the GWA Women's Championship. So let me go ahead and, whilst the match is loading, I'll just leave this up. I'm going to leave entrances on again, just because it's easier that way. I mean, for the first 2 combatants, just so we can see them and stuff. For the moment, I'm just, until it gives me the option to get down to the arena, we're just going to leave it as is. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, so I custom made 5 championships. We're now in the process of figuring out ways to crown our inaugural champions. Oh, there we go. I have the thing for accept. So let me drop out of this, do this, hit the thing. Did it happen? It happened. Do this. Hang on one second, everybody. Sorry. There we go. Wah! Just cut to it. Studio mode. There. So the first part of this, he doesn't say anything, and then he starts going through the rules. So I'm going to skip the rules because we heard them last week. Sorry about that. We'll try to get his microphone fixed. We're working on it.
The following contest.
Okay, so this should just go straight to the first entrant, I hope, and not skip to the second. But either way. Entrant number 1!
Introducing the
You get a rumble! And you get a rumble! And you get a rumble!
Queens. From Chicago, Illinois, the Queen,
Oprah Winfrey!
Oh.
Entrant number 1, the Big O, Oprah. Another member of the Lady Boss stable with Queen Elizabeth II, who we saw in our last Rumble matchup. Don't know if Oprah's going to be getting any help today from any stablemates. Second of 2 10-woman Rumbles. Oh dear gosh!
Introducing the individual who drew number 2, representing Team Hell No, from another time,
Elgin. It's 11, one half of the Hellfire Fight Club. Her partner Max Mayfield was in last week's Rumble. Now it's 11's turn to try to earn her opportunity at the Women's Championship. Your first 2 combatants, Oprah and 11, in this 10-woman Rumble, and we are underway. As we stated earlier, the winner of this one will meet Mystique, who already qualified by winning last week's Rumble. We're going to have one more Rumble on our next show that's going to be airing next actual week, like next Thursday. We're doing weeks 3 and 4 of Trebuchet. So we're going to have our 3rd finalist determined and our championship match set by next week. And the week after that, on our 5th Trebuchet show of Trebuchet 5-6, we're going to crown ourselves a women's champion. We got sort of 3 concurrent tournaments going on at the moment for the men's title, the women's title, and the tag team titles. All in service of building to our inaugural pay-per-view, where we are going to crown 4 to 5 champions, and the women's title will be defended. Speaking of, here comes combatant number 3 looking for their chance at this thing. It is the Material Girl Madonna! Just as 11 is eliminated by Oprah with a little sass on it. Here comes Madonna into the ring at number 3. Oh, Oprah having none of it. Vicious slaps being exchanged. Can't imagine how either of these ladies are managing to wrestle so well in such high heels. Truly a testament to their athleticism. Oprah now in trouble. Oh, and Madonna with a big clothesline awaiting her opponent. 1 and 2 are entered the ring. Numbers 1 and 2 have exited the ring. Awaiting number 4 is Madonna, and it's Katy Perry. Another pop star battle headed your way. Katy Perry in there with Madonna. What a rivalry this would be. Sweeps the leg out. Madonna able to counter. Oprah was a heavy favorite to win this thing. Eliminated in the opening few moments of this contest. This field is wide open. 6 more entrants after this. One of whom is going to join Mystique and another combatant in a 3-way elimination in a few weeks. Spending a lot of time working near these ropes as we're getting ready for our next combatant here. A few seconds away from being halfway through the field, and number 5 is Red Sonja. Mystic warrior from another time and place. Dear Lord. This Amazonian combatant. Oh. Going right after Katy Perry, but Katy Perry ready for her. What a trip there. I think she's aiming for the bottom rope, didn't quite make it. Madonna having some trouble there in the center of the ring, trying to get her wits about her. There she goes, slowly making her way to her feet. Haven't seen any offense out of Red Sonja to this point. She's getting backed up against the ropes pretty badly here by Katy Perry. Oh, attempted double team. Results in a double noggin knocker for Katy Perry and Madonna. Now Madonna turns on Perry. Every woman for themselves here. There's only one spot in that championship match on the line in this Rumble. The leg sweep. A few seconds away from another combatant. Red Sonja trying to eliminate Katy Perry. Got her poised. Got her up there. Oh, just out to the apron. And in comes at number 6, Tank Girl. Another member of the bad guy stable. We saw Yolandi Visser in the first Rumble. Tag team partner of Tank Girl. We'll perhaps see the other 2 members of the bad girl stable. Excuse me, the bad boys in this Rumble or the next. And Katy Perry just eliminated Red Sonja with a flourish, celebrating a fantastic elimination there. What a counter by Perry, and out goes Red Sonja. Another heavy hitter eliminated. Tank Girl now focusing her efforts. Combination of strikes. Nice float over there on Madonna. Into the release German. And we are less than 10 seconds away from another fighter. Coming in at number 7, I want to say, is Cammy. One half of, I think they're called the Street Toughs. One half of the tag team, the Street Toughs, with Chun-Li. In comes Cammy. Certainly has a fighting record pedigree to be in competition in a league like the GWA. Let's see what she does with her opportunity. Full mount on Madonna now. Unprettier variety into a bulldog there by Katy Perry. The surprise of today's Rumble. Lord, Madonna and Cammy just wailing away on their respective opponents here. I feel like the timer's going to start soon. Here we go. In comes combatant number 8. Let's see who it is. It is Hella. Another member of the Girl Boss stable. Hella. Along with Queen Elizabeth II and Oprah. And a 4th member that will either show up in this Rumble or the next. Going right after Tank Girl. Girl Boss and the Bad Guys have a bit of rivalry going between those two female stables. Up and over and out goes Madonna thanks to Katy Perry. Been a monster in this Rumble so far. I think that's 3 eliminations. But the field's only 10. That's pretty decent. Cammy isolating Katy Perry, Tank Girl, and Hella, as we said. Hostilities between Lady Boss. Was it Girl Boss or Lady Boss? One of the two. Lady Boss and Bad Guys. Here comes number 9. Laura Croft! Looking to raid the tomb. Now I know she's good at enduring punishment as she shows up to the match bloodied and dirtied already. Let's see how she survives in an environment like this. Oh, Hella taking her eyes off the prize, allowing Cammy to get some shots in. Katy Perry down and out. 1 competitor remains to join this one. We should learn their identity soon enough. As Laura Croft try to soften Hella up near the ropes. Up and over goes Tank Girl thanks to Cammy. Just saw that. The next and final entrant will mean half of the field is still eligible to win. Lifts her up, drops her with an Easter egg, does Hella. Non-stop activity in these Rumbles. And here comes our final entrant. In comes Captain Marvel at number 10. Carol Danvers in full Captain Marvel regalia. Reminder, we do have those power dampeners, so she's reliant on her own fighting style and training. Laura Croft taking some time to seek the approval of the fans. One of these 5 women will join Mystique in the 3-way elimination matchup to crown the first ever women's champion. No way. No way. Katy Perry. Oh, I thought Katy Perry was about to eliminate Captain Marvel, who just came in at number 10. We're down to Captain Marvel, as we stated, Cammy, Laura Croft, Hella, and Katy Perry. Captain Marvel's got Cammy in a bad way. Able to escape, however. Laura fighting back, getting a little space from Captain Marvel here. There are going to be 4 more eliminations before this one's all said and done. Laura Croft in a bad way near the ropes thanks to Cammy. Oh, gets caught! Pulls her back to her feet. Captain Marvel and Hella going at it. Meanwhile, Katy Perry just kind of sitting in the center of the ring. Oh. Down goes Laura. Up comes Katy Perry back to her feet slowly but surely. Back on the offense. As Cammy and Katy are double teaming Laura for the moment. Oh, up and over. Able to counter it is Laura Croft. Able to hang in there and survive. Gets stuffed in the corner by Cammy. Fights her way out. Meanwhile, across the ring, Hella and Captain Marvel are just going hell-bent for leather over there. Oh, Katy Perry has Laura Croft in trouble. Laura's in trouble. Out she goes. Down to the final 4. Katy Perry sweeps the leg out of underneath Hella. What a surprise she has been this entire fight. This is the big slap. They're both close to the ropes. Katie's got her in the corner. He's got Hella up. Got to flip her over. Hella trying to hang in there for all she's worth. Meanwhile, opposite corner, Captain Marvel's got Cammy. Oh, what a kick there by Katy Perry. Meanwhile, Cammy out of a elimination predicament in the corner. Right back to it goes Katy Perry to Hella. Boom! Press slam into a power slam by Captain Marvel there. Oh, vicious DDT. Katy Perry has been on fire this whole matchup. She has 4 eliminations, I think. Looking for a 5th here with Hella. Hella able to counter. Oh, Hella's has Cammy up. Oh, feast your eyes. Pulls her right back to her feet. Sets her up on the ropes now. Up and over goes Cammy. We're down to Hella, Katy Perry, and Captain Marvel. Crowd not enthused about that, but I think they're just booing Hella. Maybe Katy Perry. I think Katy Perry is also a heel. Man, Carol Danvers can't get her wits about her. Oh, there she goes. Finally shakes it off. Trying to get psyched up again. She puts herself back into the fight. Oh, no, takes a moment for herself, does Captain Marvel here. Just waiting for Hella and Katy Perry to just beat each other up. There, she picks her moment. Come on. Sends Katy Perry into the corner. Trying to get rid of her as Captain Marvel now. Gotta flip her over if she wants a chance here. Gotta get her flipped. Trying to push her over. Oh, Katy out of the corner. Now Hella trying to turn on Captain Marvel. Ripcord lariat, making it rain is Hella. Working on the midsection of Katy Perry. That's not going to get her over the top rope. Captain Marvel out to the apron. Under that rope at the moment. Trying to get her wits about her. Oh, vicious shot there from Hella. Risky springboard, but both other combatants were down. Into the Asai moonsault. Now just guiding Perry to the ropes. Perry able to counter. Into the backbreaker. Leg sweep combination by Katy Perry. Katy Perry somehow staying in this thing. Captain Marvel finally back to her feet. Going after Hella. Probably behooved these two ladies to eliminate Katy Perry. I'm not even kidding. Oh, what are you doing, Captain Marvel? Almost got eliminated by trying to talk to the fans in the middle of the match. Hella's got her in the corner now. Captain Marvel uncharacteristically distracted in this one. Oh, son of a gun. Wait, what just happened? Hang on, I don't know what just happened. Oh, there we go. That's what just happened. Sorry about that. I accidentally hit a button. There we go. Back. Yes. Back to match. Okay. Marvel measuring Hella now. Oh! A serving of soul food as Hella has to eat defeat. Captain Marvel whipping Hella into the corner. Got her poised, trying to get her out of there. Gotta flip her over. Over she goes. Out goes Hella. We're down to Captain Marvel and Katy Perry.
Has been eliminated.
What a kick by Katy Perry. May have rocked Captain Marvel trying to throw her into the ring. Spikes her with a DDT. This could be it for Perry. Measuring Captain Marvel. Kick after kick to the side of the jaw. Perry going up. Misses the elbow. Double underhook, belly to belly. Nicely done by Carol Danvers. Captain Marvel. Unable to follow up. Backbreaker side slant or side Russian leg sweep combination from Katy Perry. Getting her set up on the ropes, back it up and clotheslining her over. Katy Perry with the win, coming into the number 3 spot, winning the Rumble. Well, that's just crazy. Good stuff. Okay, Jordan beat Cobra Commander.
Here is your winner, Katy Perry.
Not bad. Not bad. Katy Perry joins Mystique for a shot at winning the Women's Championship. Just a second, I'm updating my fight card and whatnot. Okay, I'll meet myself back on cam. Let's go ahead and exit that. That was pretty fun. I think we have more... it's definitely more Gold Rush, I think. Yeah, we got some more Gold Rush coming your way as we got Nicolas Cage taking on a Spawn. Okay, I'm going to turn the entrances off and we're going to get straight down to the ring for this one. Okay. Actually, before we start this match, I'm going to run to the bathroom quick. So the next time you see and hear me, that's what has happened. All right, we're going for it. We back. 20 minutes on the clock. 20 count on the floor for these Gold Rush tournament matches. 2 points for a victory, 1 point for a draw, no points if you lose. Spawn with the early advantage here. Coming off a grueling contest against Thanos just last week. Meanwhile, Nicolas Cage gave it his all, but came up just short against Superman, who we saw in our opening contest this week. Nick Cage relentless with those strikes, trying to bust open the dead man here. Nice hook kick by Cage into the springboard offside DDT, or excuse me, moonsault, not a DDT. I like that submission. I don't know if anybody uses it in real life, but that's a cool looking, like chicken wing sort of variation, or like $1 Million Dream on the side. Planting him face first is Spawn. And then back of the neck across the knee. Now his turn to unload on Nicolas Cage. I don't anticipate many 20-minute time limit draws in this tournament, but I'd be happy to be surprised. As we do a little rope walking with Spawn here. Taking it old school. Hooks the leg, center of the ring. 2. Cage out at 2. Spawn can't quite believe it. But having seen Nicolas Cage battle Superman just last week, I'm well aware of the amount of fight he has in his system. And this is a submission that Spawn used to tap out Thanos last week. This triangle choke, let's call it the Hell's Gate. Cage able to fight free. Oh, trying to manipulate that leg. Unique counter out of that. Kind of pulled his toe to the one side and got him off of there. As he now throws Spawn outside the ring. Reminder, there is a 20 count outside the ring for these Gold Rush tournament matches. Taking place on the first 7 weeks of GWA Trebuchet. Grateful to have you with us. Checking out our weekly TV show. Presenting 2 episodes of GWA Trebuchet every Thursday afternoon stream. And if there happens to be a pay-per-view that we're building toward, we're going to give you that as well. Those will be probably 4-hour streams. Could be longer because they're 7-match cards for the weekly show. And as my test here of running the first 2, it's going to be a good 3 hours. So if I do, oh geez, bounces head off that. So that is technically 14 matches across 2 shows. It takes about 3 hours. And then on the weeks that there are pay-per-views, my pay-per-views are scheduled to have 10 matches on them. So we'll see. We shall see how long these streams go on these Thursdays. 2 and... Ooh, Cage looking to pick up his first 2 points here in the tourney. So close and yet so far, and yet we fight on. Got him up. Eat! Or sorry, feast your eyes. I was about to say eat defeat. That is a feast your eyes by Nick Cage to Spawn. Got him dazed. Got him pinned! Nick Cage with the quick win over Spawn. Nick Cage picking up his first dub in the tourney. Good for him. Set back on cam during these replays. Nicolas Cage rebounding after his loss to Superman. Trying to position him just so. These replays are so weird. Like, they're of different lengths, depending on the move. And then there it is. There it was. Feast your eyes on a Nicolas Cage victory. 2 and 3.
Here is your winner, Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage, according to our announcer. All right, let's get back to this. That means... as we go to the GWA screen. That means in our Gold Rush tournament, there you see Nicolas Cage, 1 loss to Superman, 1 victory against Spawn, like right there. He's like the second one down. Not the 4, like that 2. You see that 2 right there? That's Nicolas Cage's 2 points. Spawn dropping to 1-1 after defeating Thanos last week. Highly competitive action here in the Gold Rush tournament, and it continues momentarily. Before that, though, we have another first-round matchup in our tournament to determine our tag team champions as PBS, the Public Beatdown Squad of Bill Nye the Science Guy and Mr. Rogers, are teaming up to take on the Ladies' Men, represented by Michael Myers and Leatherface with Jason Voorhees in their corner. That's right, it's PBS versus the Ladies' Men. Get out of the way, and we'll soon get down to the ring for this one. I forgot if I turned on entrances or not. I hope they defaulted to being on. We'll see. Maybe not. My apologies if they do not come out as a group, but that just gets us to the action quicker. Okay. Week 2. Nick Cage with a surprise win on Spawn. Tournament's wide open. That's what I like about it. PBS, the Public Beatdown Squad, and the Ladies Men. Winner of this one advances to the semifinals to take on, I think it was, yes, to take on the Soldiers of Fortune, who defeated the Reality Check last week. Winners of this gets to go 1-on-1, or 2-on-2, I guess, with Rambo and the T800. Okay, entrances. At least for this first one, it's nice. Nice to have. I mean, the inaugural, like the first time I see them, it's nice to see the entrances for the first time. Here they come. The Public Beatdown Squad
is scheduled for one fall on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 358 pounds.
Oh boy.
The Public Enemy.
Sure. Bill Nye on your right, Mr. Rogers on your left, looking to mess some folks up. Here come their opponents. Whoop. Oh, why is he coming up by himself? Oh no, never mind. It takes time. That one's funny to me. This is mouth.
And their opponents, accompanied by Jason Lawrence.
Jason Lawrence.
Weight of 523 pounds. The Legends.
Well, the ladies' men. Michael Myers, Leatherface. Michael Myers, who by the way was like 5'4", and I had to make his creator wrestler like 6 feet tall because he was itty bitty. Bill Nye starting things off for the PBS. Michael Myers for the ladies' men. Round 1 action in our tag team tourney underway. Winner of this advances to an Extreme Rules match in the semifinals against the Soldiers of Fortune, John Rambo, and a T800. Up and over goes Bill Nye, courtesy of Michael Myers, wasting no time. Establishing dominance in this tournament matchup. Single elimination. Winners move on. Bill Nye seems to have messed his pants a little bit there, it seems. Tries a quick pin attempt of his own there after that suplex. Swing and a miss by Michael Myers. Nicely done. Throwing suplex into the ladies' men corner. As you can see, Leatherface on the apron for when he is needed. Nice power slam there by Myers. Jason Voorhees, the strategist on the floor, I guess. Hard to get a word out of any of these three men. Don't do a lot of interviews, do the ladies' men. Prefer to let their actions do the talking. Power slam there at a Leatherface. Texas tornado-sized punch there by the other Texas Tornado, Leatherface. Hang on, Bill Nye with a quick counter. Nice snap suplex. He's going to want to get a tag into Mr. Rogers, and here he comes. Here comes Fred. Leatherface is shoving him away. I don't know if perhaps Mr. Rogers is like too light to pick him up or something. Oh! Vicious knee strike to the face. A lot of knees, I've noticed. A lot of knees and elbows have been added to like strikes in this game. I guess just in wrestling overall. Up top goes Fred Rogers. Motioning for Leatherface to join him, at least on his feet. Oh, Michael Myers, meanwhile, distracting Rogers. Leatherface bats away the drop kick. A couple of rib breakers, and then he just throws him aside. Quick tag back into Myers. What are we doing? Really fought for that Boston Crab, did Michael Myers. Fred Rogers quite close to the ropes. Able to break free rather easily. Oh, turns it into a pin of his own. A no count, says our senior official. Big chop across the chest of Michael Myers. Oh, hang on, outside the ring! An electric chair drop to the ground there. Leatherface on Bill Nye. Saw just a glimpse of that as we are sticking with the action in the ring. Oh, Myers with that deadlift into a Dominator. Got Fred Rogers pinned center of the ring. Just two. Looking for three, just found two. Oh, counters the end of days, does Fred Rogers. Spins him back around. Codebreaker. Into the cover. 1, 2. No, out at 2. You see the grit and determination on the face of Rogers there. That quick codebreaker into a cover, trying to catch him napping. Able to take him down. Nice amateur work there by Mr. Rogers. Putting the fun and fundamentals are the Public Beatdown Squad. Myers trying to counter out. Oh! Goes for a cover, way too close to the ropes. Bill Nye's got to back off of the ropes in order to deal with how close that rope break was. Unfortunately, that means Rogers isn't able to tag him. Myers trying to drag him all the way across the ring, keep him in his corner, keep him isolated. That's smart tag team strategy by the ladies' men. But Fred Rogers here fighting his way free, using that amateur wrestling advantage. Fresh tags on either side. In come Leatherface and Bill Nye. Oh, stun gun to Bill Nye. Leatherface off the ropes. Misses the big splash. The 747, if you will. Complete shot. Drops him face first. Now it's Leatherface in trouble. Ladies' men on the rocks here. Public Beatdown Squad. Oh, hang on. Spoke too soon. Counter for counter. Oh, Leatherface has something here. Fallaway slam. Into a desperate tag. Excellent ring presence by Bill Nye to recognize where he was in that ring once he was on the receiving end of that fallaway slam. In comes Mr. Rogers. And then Bill Nye sacrifices himself to distract Leatherface long enough for Rogers to recover. Oh, Bill Nye busted wide open with that shot. Got to roll out of the ring there to recover. Rogers now just stomping on the throat of Leatherface. Trying to set him up just so. What's he looking for here? Oh, he's thinking, oh wow, into the Lion Tamer. Flips him over with the greatest of ease. What a submission attempt, but Michael Myers there with a shot to the back of the head to break it up. Looking for a quick pin. Looking for a quick pin. 2. Oh, just out. It's Leatherface. Holds on. German into the Rainmaker by Leatherface. In comes Michael Myers. What a recovery for the ladies' men. Flurry of offense from PBS might not do it. Hang on. Rogers is down and not quite out. 2.5. Deadlift into a running power slam by Myers, center of the ring. Bill Nye all discombobulated after getting busted open. Gut wrench into a bit of a power bomb there. Hey Jonathan, what's going on? Hope you're having a great day. As in comes Leatherface, looking for a victory here to advance in the tag team title tourney. Bill Nye with the save to his tag team partner, Mr. Rogers. Bill Nye hasn't quite been the same since he was busted open. Hang on, hang on. Delayed vertical. Oh, Rogers tried to stop it with the back elbow with the springboard variety. Did not have the reach. Down goes Bill Nye. The public beatdown squad looking the worse for wear here. Meanwhile, Leatherface and Michael Myers of the ladies' men trying to wrap this thing up. Advance to the second round in a date in an Extreme Rules match with the Soldiers of Fortune, Rambo and a Terminator. Oh, hang on! Another application of the Lion Tamer! This could do it! He tapped him out! Mr. Rogers tapped out Leatherface. Meanwhile, Michael Myers is preoccupied with Bill Nye. The PBS win! Let's take a look at some of the action in this one. My word, PBS advancing. Did not see that coming. Get myself back on cam. All right, 1 second. Tag tourney, winner B. The public beatdown squad. Good for them. As we're about to hit our main event for the week. Look at that combination, that German and the Rainmaker. Shades of Okada there from Leatherface. Was not to be. Somehow, some way, Rogers gets out of this. No. Oh, they didn't even show how he won.
The public enemy.
We're going to get Bill Nye tended to, don't you worry. There, we can leave on that. Yeah! Time for our main event. It is the final match of the second round of the Gold Rush Round Robin Tournament, as we are competing for a chance to win the GWA Multiversal Championship. Let me show you just real quick what everyone's competing for here. Ow! Let me punch my mic arm first. This is in the Gold Rush Tournament to eventually crown a GWA Multiversal Champion. There you see the beautiful Multiversal Championship belt that will be awarded to the winner of the Gold Rush Tournament. Our main event today, the last match in the second round of the tournament. Let's take a look at the current standings. With one match to be played in round 2, you have Superman and Michael Jordan on top of the fixture with 4 points apiece. Nicolas Cage, Spawn, and Chuck Norris each having 2. Thanos and a Predator looking for their first points of the matchup. Somebody is walking away with their first 2 points of the Gold Rush at the conclusion of this one. Let's skip entrances because we saw them last week. Let's get on down to the ring for our main event. Let's go to studio mode. Get out of this. There we go. Now I can see better. So we will have established 2 out of the 3 finalists for the Women's Championship match coming up. We will have established 2 semifinalists in the Tag Team Tournament, and we will have established the first 2. We will have completed the first 2 rounds of the Gold Rush Tournament at the end of this first 2 weeks of GWA TREBUCHET. Without any further ado, let's get down to the ring for our main event. Thanos versus a Predator. Not the Predator. There's a whole race of them. A Predator. Thanos coming up short last week against Spawn. Actually tapped out to Spawn's Hell's Gate submission. Predator, meanwhile, suffering a defeat to Michael Jordan, I believe, last week was the matchup. Yes, Michael Jordan defeating a Predator, and this week, Cobra Commander for his 2 victories and 4 points. Both of these gentlemen on the losing end of things last week. One of them has to come away with 2 points in this one. Well, I say that. They could go to a draw. Oh! Big splash off the top. Thanos went for it all. A Predator got the knees up, and now their turn to ascend to the top turnbuckle. High Red District scoring with the big body splash. The big old press off the top from a Predator. Just goozling Thanos. What are we doing here? Oh, shot to the midsection there by a Predator. Now trying to set up Thanos in the... Nope, changes his mind. Went for another turnbuckle. Didn't have Thanos quite weakened to get them all the way across the ring. Snake Eyes into the corner from the Mad Titan. Can't follow up. Predator able to counter in the corner with those beastly feet of his. He's got the meatiest feats of all the combatants in the Gold Rush tournament. Okay, so 2 weeks of TV, already over 3 hours. I mean, it's our last match. I'm just trying to think of things in terms of like, okay, on the weeks that I do 2 weeks of television and then a 10-match pay-per-view, how long am I going to be broadcasting? Oh, 10 beats of the Bowery! Or, I don't know if that's exactly what it's called, but 10 beats of the something or other. Clearly, a Predator has studied our ways, as he's got like one... he's got his pinky finger firmly up the nostril of Thanos there as he's pounding away in his chest. Following him to the outside. There is a 20-minute time limit on these matches. There is a 20 count on the floor for the Gold Rush tournament matches. Disqualifications are enforced. Countouts are enforced. 2 points for a win, 1 point for a draw, no points if you are defeated. A draw, I guess, is in terms of double disqualification, double countout, or time limit draw. Doesn't matter which way you win. It can be by countout, DQ, whatever. Victory is a victory. Gets you your 2 points. Like we said, a 20 count, so in virtually no danger of there ever being a count out here. I mean, we've already had one in a trios match, but that was a 10 count. A Predator coming back outside has reset the count. As they struggle with the guardrail here. Near our commentation station with these steel steps. Action spilling out to the floor of the GWA, and I have to remind you that there are countouts and disqualifications, so the action cannot continue unabated for as long as they want. They will eventually have to get back into the ring if they don't want to forfeit their chance at points. Mind you, if they both go to a double countout, they both get 1 point. So it's a draw-draw scenario. Not even a win-win or a win-lose. Plenty of time left on the count there. At Predator back in at 9. Had a 20 count to get back in. Oh, another shot to the midsection. That's been paying dividends all matchup for a Predator. Trying to maintain their offensive advantage against Thanos, who has struggled in the wake of the power dampeners throughout these arenas that are attempting to level the playing field, and Thanos just got level with that second big splash off the top of the matchup for Predator here. Scooping him up, looking for a deadlift. Dominator from a Predator. Trying to pull him away from the ropes. And into the cover goes a Predator. 1, 2. Thanos out at a strong 2 count. What does Predator have left in their bag of tricks to try to put Thanos down and out? Looking for something. Thanos counters, punches him right in the face with the gauntlet. Looking around at the crowd, what are we doing? Choke slam coming your way. Into the cover goes Thanos. 1, 2, no! A Predator kicks out. Thanos yelling at the referee there. Stalking his prey. He's got something in mind here. Looking to put a Predator down and out. What a headbutt to the midsection. Just tosses him away with a body slam. Oh, I think he grabbed a side of his massive jaw and was just trying to rip his mouth open there. Was Thanos to the Predator. Oh! Was looking for a lariat, gets caught in a neck breaker. Burst of adrenaline from a Predator. Dodges the headbutt. Looking for that low shot. Look out for your kidneys. Oh, another fist driven into the midsection of Thanos. Has no counter for that move. Just has no answer for it. Predator continuing to work the midsection. Thanos with a big headbutt. Scoops him up. Slams him down. There you see some of the power from the Mad Titan, much to the chagrin of the fans here in beautiful Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Chinlock not going to do it. Thanos back to the drawing board here. Scoops up a Predator. Got him on his shoulders. Into the Samoan drop. Now dragging him away from the ropes. Might be thinking cover here. Rolls into a pin. Gonna hook the leg. No, doesn't hook the leg. Forearm across the jaw. 2, 3. No! Oh, that ref was so close to that 3. 2.99 and a Predator escapes. Not a great sentence to say out loud. A Predator escapes. But they did. Thanos maintaining his advantage here. Trying to put a Predator down and out. Pick up his first 2 points in the tournament. Oh, another meaty choke slam. He's not done. He's not done. Blocked the headbutt. Predator blocked the headbutt. Trying to fight back. Clubbering away. Pulls him back to his feet. Into the end of days. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No. Thanos out of 2. Deadlift. Dominator. Now he's ready to put him down and out. Looking to finish him off here is a Predator into a second end of days. Hooks the leg again. 1, 2, 3. A Predator wins. Thanos 0-2 to start the tourney. That's going to make the Mad Titan even madder. Okay, so that's... Oh wait, I did this one. Reach down. This one. Reach down. My apologies if you have to watch some silent... Hey, Pratt Edward. Amazingly, Thanos is 0-2. Woo! Woo, I saith, as they celebrate. 1 sec, let's get down here. Studio mode. Back on cam. There I is. And we can exit this. Almost done with the show, but first let's take a look at the updated GWA Gold Rush standings. We'll take it back to our screen here. There we go. With that victory, Predator climbs out of the No Points Club. The only 2 members without a victory now, Cobra Commander and Thanos. As you can see, we have some undefeated peeps in Superman and Michael Jordan. And sitting at 2 points, Nicolas Cage, Spawn, Chuck Norris, and a Predator. After 2 rounds of the Gold Rush tournament, these are your standings. Okay, let's do this. GWA Trebuchet has finished. Would you like to exit and prepare for the next show? Yes. So we got to do this. I think we go next show. Let me back out of this, actually. And let's just go this. Let's just do this. Because we finished this, let's just do this. All matches up to the selected date will be simulated. Yes, because we did it. I think. I'm pretty sure. All right, so here's where we're going to sit. I need to book the next, I need to put the matches in for the next show manually. So we've established 2 to 3 contenders for the Women's Championship. Let me get on cam to do this. We've established 2 to 3 contenders for the Women's Championship that'll be facing each other in a 3-way elimination match later in our broadcasts. So we have Mystique and Katy Perry so far, and the third competitor we will determine next week. We are well underway in our Gold Rush tournament, and we have 2 out of 4 semifinalists in our tag team tournament. The Soldiers of Fortune, who are Rambo and the T-800, and the Public Beatdown squad of Bill Nye the Science Guy and Mr. Rogers. They're going to go tete-a-tete in an Extreme Rules match in the semifinals. Next week, we determine the other 2 semifinalist teams in the tag team tournament. We do 2 more rounds of the Gold Rush tournament for the heavyweight title, and we do the final women's rumble to find out the third competitor in the elimination 3-way to crown our women's champion. A lot of belts on the line in these first couple of months here in the GWA G4, and that's on purpose because we're trying to establish our champions so that we can then cycle through and get those belts defended, etc., etc. But that is going to do it for me for today, and I would like to thank everybody who was watching. Thank you to the Black Throne and Jonathan for following. Appreciate that, y'all. If you happen to find yourself in possession of a plethora of positive energy, please share it if you can spare it. And don't forget about your old pal, the silent G, Rad Gnarly. That's me. Saying so long for now. I'm going to be back on the air, tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. We are trying to, we're getting to the, we're playing, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. We're trying to beat all of the tracks that we've previously beaten on easy, on medium difficulty, if not hard, to collect enough stars to unlock the final cup. The final 4 races that we haven't been able to participate in. So we're going to be working on that in the afternoon tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And then Friday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern, that is, of course, our weekly stop in Radsylvania, our private Minecraft server with our community. Okay, so let's go ahead and find some love to spread. There we go. Let's spread a little love on our way out of here. Thanks very much for hanging out with me today, guys. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for the Sonic, if not tomorrow evening. For the Minecraft, if not, maybe I'll see you next week when we do GWA each and every Thursday afternoon. We do a different game every weekday. You can check out the schedule once I'm off air, etc., etc. But that's going to do it for me. Ta-ta for now.